Back live, Kdqn 92.1 with the Morning Brew. Good morning to both of you.
What's up, crew?
Not much, brew.
It's a brouhaha going on.
It is
right?
a brouhaha.
Now, good morning to you guys.
Good
Yes.
morning.
Yes,
Good
and
morning.
everybody out there.
Yes.
Evenings, let's hear them.
Went to the Kdqn Lions Club radio auction fundraiser.
Hey,
Yeah.
I saw you there.
I saw you there. You
Yeah.
were leaving stuff all over the place. I got a call
Yeah.
at one point. It was just like, "Are you still there?" And I'm like, "Yeah, what's going on?" And you forgot something.
I done left my purse.
Your purse.
What?
Yeah.
Let me just say, a man walking around looking for a purse, grabbing it, and then walking out of the building. It's about as suspicious as it gets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also, I'm still me, so I was gonna do some more bidding. So I didn't leave right away. I went back to where I was standing.
Yeah.
And then I left, and then I realized when I was almost to the radio station, I was like, oh, I left Jen's purse.
Oh,
there.
no.
So first she left it, then I left it. I'd turn around, walk right in, take the purse, and leave. Double suspicious.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if you were listening last night I was the ugly guy in the back.
Oh.
That's what I. Hey,
Oh.
it getting called that by Kevin Williamson. That's as nice as it can get.
So mean.
I
That
know.
is really
So
mean.
mean.
I don't
That's
like
all right.
that.
You're
It
not the
really
ugly
means
guy in the
something if
back.
he
No.
says it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the ugly guy in the middle, the front.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was definitely right in the middle.
Yeah. Gee. What about you,
Jeez.
Jennifer?
I had a good evening. I saw you guys for a little bit. I got to officially meet the mayor, too, which I thought was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah. You were so
Right.
nervous.
I
huh?
was. Well, you've told me so many wonderful things about him, and once again, I'm starstruck
You
by
mean
some
last night?
people. Yes,
You met him already.
but we didn't officially meet.
Ah, I
he shook
see.
my hand like
Yeah.
a man.
Yeah.
and I was like, "That's a good guy right there."
He was
Yeah.
one of
Admire.
the fellow tamale cook-off judges,
Uh-huh.
and he told me, he's like, "Man, I'm a little disappointed in you." I was like, "Well, what's going on?" And he's like, "You didn't introduce me to your sister." Yes, I hear her on the radio all the time, and you didn't introduce. I was like, I can't believe y'all hadn't met already.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I forget in this industry, you don't have to meet many people.
Yeah.
Unless they come in here. I
You just
guess.
know everybody. I was watching you last night. You're just like shaking everybody's hand. Good to see you again. Hello.
Good to
How
see
are
I
you.
used-
Good to see you.
Used to be in the Lions Club for a few years,
Yeah.
helped out a lot with that. And then it's, usually a pretty good time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody, so I just slip in, slip out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes it easy for equipment cleanup.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Pros and cons to both of those.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, of course.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Con, I feel awkward. Pro, I
You're
don't
in and
feel
out.
awkward.
Yeah,
Because I'm in and out.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do. I have to tell you guys, as part of my evening, I
You're
was
legally obliged to tell us?
No,
or-
I'm just so excited. You guys know I've been sick for a few weeks, and I actually got referred to go see an ENT because my ear infection didn't seem to get better.
Yeah.
But I finally got to go see my regular doctor yesterday, and he's like, "Let's try one more thing," and it worked.
What?
It
Just
worked.
like that?
Well, it took a little time. It's a medication. It's a decongestant that
Uh-huh.
you get a prescription for.
Is it just a big plunger that he just...
That would have made me so happy.
Foot on the chest,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
give them some leverage. And,
But I love that. I love that. This is why I go to this particular doctor, is because he knows what he's doing. And
Yeah.
he's like, I don't want to send you off there because they're going to want to do surgery, all these things.
What?
So
Oh,
they like that money.
yeah.
So I tried this prescription and it's already helping.
Yeah.
And I can actually hear more out of my ear.
Yeah, you had an
I'm
ear
so
infection.
exciting.
You had an
Yeah.
ear infection. So did you take it and have to like get in the bathtub for drainage?
No. But
No.
apparently I think I was getting kind of decongested last night while I was sleeping. I was snoring a lot, and I
Yeah.
don't snore. So
Okay.
yeah,
Well,
I
there
feel
you
really
go.
great.
All right. I
I'm
feel really great.
excited. It's
Good.
also a stimulant, so
oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Hell, yeah. Bouncing off the walls. and
Explains the
give-
meth glare you just
Yeah.
gave me.
Can I have some?
yes, you
Did you
can.
bring enough for the whole class here? But
Oh,
well, I'm
man.
glad you got a good doctor there. I sometimes I'm
Yeah.
a little like, I don't know
Yeah.
how trustworthy I am with some. Yeah,
Yeah.
with the money and they're already talking about wanting to put like tubes in Mariah's
Yeah,
ears. And it's like,
exactly.
what? She's 9 months old. Yeah, she's had a couple ear infections. That just happens.
Yeah.
you know?
Yes.
I had them a bunch of times when I was a kid.
did.
And didn't need no tubes.
And if you end up getting referred to an ENT for ear infections, 99% of the time they're probably going to want to do surgery
Yeah.
to either drain or put in tubes. So if you can find something else that works, man, that's awesome.
They're gonna want my deductible. They're gonna want my copay. I gotta pay my
Exactly.
prime, whatever the other principal or whatever premium.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I never remember having an ear infection as a kid, but I don't think I've ever I've never had one
You
that I
don't,
can
right.
remember.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So what's up with that? Why am I not? Why? What?
Maybe you got good, healthy ears.
I got good, healthy
Good
ears.
ears,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or maybe they're so clogged, they're nothing's allowed in them. You know?
Could be.
I tell you, there's nothing better than getting your ears cleaned by a doctor, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does he use? That sharp metal thing that just.
I
you
think
just
so. Yeah,
jab it
like
right into
like
your
little
brain?
pincers. What are those little tweezers or something? Skinny ones, and they'll
Little
pull
scoop.
stuff out. Yeah.
How is that? They can do that, but you can't put a Q-tip in there?
Yeah, I think it's because a doctor can actually do it without puncturing your eardrum.
Yeah.
You yourself,
The
though.
Q-tip just like blarm, just look at this magic act. I'll make this Q-tip disappear in my ear.
I can only do it
Scary.
once, though.
Yeah. One time. Yeah.
One per year, I guess. How about your evening
Yeah,
there,
yeah,
feller?
yeah.
Did the Lions Club auction board thing, and
You
I
hung out. You were the man behind the scenes.
yes,
Yes, you were.
I almost bid on the decoration.
A Christmas
I
decoration?
don't know.
It could have been any type.
Could
of
have been
decoration.
anything.
Yeah.
It was just a decoration, and I was like, "That's really interesting. I
Yes.
need to buy that."
Yeah.
It's so mysterious.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I don't like. Hey, there was a terrarium there.
Yeah.
I wanted that terrarium,
Uh-huh.
but I didn't know what it did. It just sounded cool.
Like for keeping lizards in or something?
Any
who
kind of
knows?
terrestrial animal, I
Yeah.
figure.
Plant.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, or a plant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
And I
aquarium.
don't think it was a terrarium. I saw that. I thought it was at first, but it was like a fake one. Like it was like a home decor thing. It was like
okay.
I want a terrarium, but I'm not responsible enough to keep anything alive when I
Right.
put it in there. So it had like fake plants and stuff like that.
Oh, I
yeah,
see.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, maybe I could have used that.
You could have, it would have
Yeah.
been perfect for you. Yeah.
One
Yeah.
direct decoration.
You have aquarium, aqua, arium.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, so water arium, and then you have terrarium, terra,
Terra.
meaning earth, arium, eartharium.
Yes.
All right,
Good job.
Ethereum, Etherean.
You take that Russian somewhere else, man. Come on. This is
Ethereum.
America.
I'm just being goofy. It's Tuesday. I
It's
dreaded
Tuesday.
this day.
But
I've been
it
dreading
feels
this day
so
for days.
good right now.
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, we're not all hopped up on nasal
Yeah,
decongestant.
yeah. I don't know what's in that stuff.
I haven't got my ears cleaned professionally in a while, I guess. So,
Oh Lord.
Yikes.
other than that, anything? What did I do? Nothing.
Yeah.
Didn't watch any
TJ's
movies,
Burgers.
nothing?
Nope,
Ooh.
no movies. I did watch Home Alone for the first
That's right.
time the other
yeah.
night. Dang, that was a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a classic.
It was certainly a classic. I was like, how are they going to forget one of their kids? And then I realized, they got like 11 of them or
Yeah.
something. I guess eventually
Happens all the time.
It's going to
Yeah.
happen all the time. And then there's a Home Alone too, so it doesn't just happen
Yeah.
once. It
Yeah.
happens again with the same kid. You think if you left the kid, you went to Paris, France.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, not Arkansas.
Yeah, yeah.
But Paris, France is probably like, they're from Chicago. That's 10 hours of
Right.
flying at least, not counting layovers. That's a long time.
Yeah.
For that little kid to be by himself. But Joe
Definitely.
Pesci, wow, what is finest acting.
Finest
Absolutely.
performance
Finest
from Mr.
performance.
Pesci.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Forget
okay.
Raging Bull.
Yeah,
Forget
yeah.
Goodfellas.
Yeah.
It was Home Alone.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And man, those guys get beat up. Like it was pain.
Yeah.
Like when they're slipping down the stairs and they can't get up, and
Yeah.
the iron falls on his head, and he steps on like a bunch of glass ornaments after he had to take his shoes off because the kid tarred up the stairs from the basement.
Right.
Yeah, it was brutal.
It is a brutal, torturous movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the guy who plays not Joe Pesci, he's
Yeah.
just, I'm not Joe Pesci, I'm
Yeah,
that guy.
yeah.
I knew a guy who looked exactly like him.
Really?
Like, and the
looks
more
familiar.
the more he let his hair go kind of wild. He had the same like widow's peak. He looked just. I gotta find a picture of this guy.
Yeah.
he looks just like him. So it was always a treat having him run around the dealership I worked at.
Yeah.
And, it's like, what kind of wacky fall is he gonna have today?
Yeah, you put some like Hot Wheels out on, where
Yeah,
he
yeah.
walks and
Yeah, that's a crafty
And-
kid, man.
Caitlin was telling me about the second one, which I guess takes place in New York City with the same two guys. It's Joe Pesci, and I don't know, they get out of prison or whatever, and somehow they run into this kid again. course, it's movie land. There's going to be coincidences, but come on,
Yeah.
What a
Again,
coincidence.
What a coincidence!
Wow.
And I'm guessing he tortures them all again this
Yeah.
time as well.
He also
all around New York.
he runs into Donald Trump in the second
That's
one,
true.
too.
I remember that.
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
Really?
Makes a little cameo in it. It's really good.
Come on, Patrick. Donald Trump's a big star.
Yeah.
Big movie star.
Home Alone 2?
Home Alone 2. My favorite, like, kind of acting credit from a dumb sequel is a comedian named Colin Quinn. This is forever ago. This is my favorite thing. He got hired as just a one-line part for Crocodile Dundee 2, and he was to meet Paul Hogan and be a real New York guy for a second.
Okay.
And yeah, he goes and he like does the preliminary, like the acting. It's like the next day he's gonna go shoot it, and he stays up all night just completely rewriting the script. And like rewrites
For
it in
his
a way
one
for
line?
like for his one line. So he was like Paul Hogan comes to New York and then he shows him around New York and gets into all kinds of antics and stuff and gets back there and like brings the script to like the director and is like, I rewrote the movie, with me a lot more in it.
Yeah. I'm sure
Oh
directors
my
always.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
they love that. I think that ruined any possible movie star chances that
Really?
he ever had. Yeah.
So they probably didn't like he did that?
No, I think he's in a deleted scene in Crocodile
Aw,
Dundee 2.
man.
I don't
So
even
they at
think
least
he made
filmed it.
They did,
Oh,
yeah.
that's- I mean, instead of just being like, yeah, you're out of here.
Yeah, yeah. Get out. We can have any guy just on the street come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is he the guy that's supposed to flip the knife out at Crocodile Dundee?
Something like that.
Something
I've
like
never
that.
seen it, but he was like, I remember him describing the story, and he had like his girlfriend at the time bring over her like, not the typewriter, the one up, like it's like the electronic one
Oh, yeah,
that like
yeah.
prints the
I forget
and
what
he-
they call that thing.
yeah, and rewrote an entire script.
Wow.
That
They
was
should have just
pretty
asked
good.
Michael Rappaport. He would have done it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Perfect New York guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then last night I got the pleasure to watch Hey Bear for the first time.
Yes, there you go.
That is a brainwashing Chinese, Russian, false flag.
It's psyops.
It's horrible. So it's for babies.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to watch it, and it's got dancing fruit and
Why are you bringing Chinese and Russian stuff into this? It's just the dancing fruit.
that's what I'm saying. They made this so that it like they don't watch it there. They're not even
Yeah.
allowed to
You're saying
look at
this
it
is
there.
like Russian military intelligence psi operations.
Yeah.
Yes. Psychological operations. Yeah.
Gotcha.
To brainwash
Brainwashing our
Americans.
kids. Yeah. So my kids just watch. He is. I've never seen him show emotion. Not a bit of emotion.
he seems a little-
Yeah, he's very even keeled.
Yeah. Mhm.
And he is just
Grounded.
sitting there. Yeah, he's just sitting there, just locked
Yeah.
on this thing. The first thing I see when I come in, all right, now, this may sound, all right, I apologize for this, but I see it's raining broccoli, and it's like really bright, like psychedelic broccoli, and it's raining broccoli, and it's reggae music. And I'm
Yeah.
like, this is weed. This is weed and reggae music. It's like raining weed leaves.
Psilocybin broccoli.
Yeah. And he's loving that, and it goes to like the funk music, then to like some like Arabian music or something. And
Yeah.
I don't
There's
know.
some
I
good
just
funk.
don't.
There's some-
there is.
Not so bad music, but I know there's one of the reggae songs is such a rip off of Bob Marley's Mr. Brown.
Yeah.
Like you listen to it and you're like, you
That's-
totally ripped off the beat from that
Yeah.
song. Yeah.
I was singing "Legalize It"
Yeah.
to the one that they had on there. It was like,
Yeah.
this is ridiculous, and just the dancing fruit peering, never breaking eye contact with you, and
Yeah.
there's subliminal messages that plop up on the screen. Obey, and like I see that, it's this-
Consume.
consume, and I'm a little afraid right now. I was like, turn this off. This is not. I would rather the baby just crying. You know.
You know what you could do is just put some of your own music on and just maybe dress up in something colorful and dance for him. That's what I would
Dress up
do.
as a
That's what
broccoli.
you would do.
Oh yeah. Like, just to see if he would be like, oh, that's as cool as
The Hey Bear.
Yeah.
No, like, and that's the thing. I don't want him to be addicted, to, like from day one, to this thing. Just
Yeah.
locked in on it. I'm like, as soon as he's old enough, I'm throwing all the TVs out.
Yeah.
TVs and stuff are gone.
I mean, it's such it's tough, all right, because that hay bear thing works so well for Mariah. Like
That's why
we
I don't
can
trust
put
it.
that thing on, and she's just like, if she was crying, she stops and she's staring right at it. Give us like 20 minutes to do some dishes or some laundry or whatever we got to do. But at the same time, like everything I've read, because I've looked it up, I've been a little concerned about that. It's like 2 years before a kid's ever supposed to look at a screen. Like 2 years old.
It said, like, I put in, can infants watch it? And they were like, well, the hay bear thing especially is like, it's attacking all of their senses at once. Oh, sensory overload. And then at the same time, though, I was like, well, then I'll read something that says that it's actually good for the baby. Like, it's not that everything gives the baby. It's hay bear gives them autism.
And
I don't like.
At this point, we were all like, there was TVs in all of our houses. Growing up, like we were watching stuff from early on, and turned out
absolutely.
Not quite like that.
Not quite.
That
like
is
that,
just like colors and loud, like just screaming at you.
There's big old commercials. I don't know if you noticed that too.
Well, I got the YouTube Red.
Oh,
so
you got the YouTube. Yeah, we don't.
Yeah.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah.
In your ivory tower there.
YouTube Red.
Well, we don't. So it's inundated with Viagra ads, health insurance ads, all right, car commercials. Honestly, everybody that I see advertise on a baby video, I will never buy anything from them ever. Yeah.
I like the ones where it's like the Heimlich maneuver. You got to like learn the Heimlich maneuver real quick because your friend is dying, and it's like an Arby's ad that you got to get through. It's like that's what he's choking on.
Oh man, I think you guys worry a little too much. I'm not saying that your worries are unfounded. I think that you just know that you have to moderate. We live in a very techie world.
Got to moderate.
There's no way that you can avoid her for the rest of her life not being around TVs and phones and stuff. Moderation, right?
I'm sure there's not she doesn't have like a level bar or something that just like once it fills up, she's just like a drooling simpleton for the rest of her life. I hope not. And she kind of is right now. So that's what worries me about it.
I'll put myself out there, but I'll ask you guys first. If you had this when you were 9, what
are you holding there?
I'm holding a phone.
Monolith?
Sorry.
Okay.
Basically a monolith.
Yeah.
If you had the phone with the touch screen and all the capabilities and no parental lock, what would you have looked up? I mean, like, not specifically, but would it be good?
It probably wouldn't be. Yeah.
I would say nay.
Even as a girl, I could say no, it wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
I mean, at minimum, it'd be like pranks and like TikTok. Honestly, that's like designed. I think they aimed at for like a 9-year-old kid.
Yeah.
Probably the average user of TikTok's 9 years old, or at least the whole platform's aimed at that. Maybe,
right.
At that age group. But I couldn't. I don't know if I'd be like, well, maybe I'll learn Russian with this, or maybe I'll
be like,
better myself.
This is incredible technology. I better be really responsible with it.
Yeah, 9
I don't
years
imagine.
old.
No,
brains don't work like that.
Yeah. No, it's let's look up the the videos on Russian-Ukrainian war. Those are all over the place. People sharing them on YouTube and stuff. I mean, or on Facebook. If they go on that, I don't know
How to make your own landmine.
Yeah.
I
Next
can't
time parents
imagine.
tell me to clean my room.
I can't imagine having a phone at 9 years old.
Yeah.
That's so crazy to even
crazy.
think about. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we were stoked with a Tamagotchi.
That's
I
exactly
wasn't
what I was
responsible
thinking.
for stupid thing.
Yeah.
Spot number 200. No.
Yeah. I used to lay in my dad's hammock with this like digital watch, pretending I could play video games on it. I was like, wouldn't it be great?
So sad.
It was, but I remember that.
This boy a Game Boy.
You and
wanted
I,
one.
we used to close our eyes, and if you close your eyes hard enough, you see it looks like you're going through space, and we would pretend like we were going through space. That was our video game.
That
just
was our
closing
video
our
game.
eyes.
Did our parents invent that one? Like, hey, why don't you just go stand in the corner, close your eyes really tight, and it's like you're going through space.
Yeah. Mom, can we have that video game? You have video games at home.
Yeah.
The video game at home is wrenching your eyes closed until you're like, it's burning.
Well, that's space.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
Sometimes
traveling
it
through like a
burns.
space tunnel, a wormhole.
It's really cool.
Yeah, it is great. But we used to play that. I got pretty high level in that game. I'm not going to lie. And then, on that little
was
digital
glitched.
watch, it was this digital watch that I would just like pretend. I would be like, yes, I could play video games on this.
Yeah.
And look at this thing. I could play, you know, Halo on that with my eyes closed.
Video games on there?
I don't.
Yeah.
So there you go.
What a wasted opportunity.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like the most iconic techie things that came out when we were kids was like the PlayStation and stuff, right? Do you remember those weekends? Yes. We'd be fighting over it.
Our parents were wise. They would not buy one, right? They would just rent it for the weekends. Like let them get their fill for the weekend, you know. So it was always, a tenuous connection with that. There's a lot of games where like you couldn't save. Or you would get like the original PlayStation. You had to have the memory card. Remember that? And then you would rent it. Didn't have memory cards, so you're literally just playing a game, until you die, and then you can start all over from the beginning. Yeah, at least it kept you grounded. Very loose connection with it.
And the parents didn't much care that there was no save. It'd be like, hey, get over here, it's dinner. It's like, I'm trying to, I don't care.
Yeah,
I got to start over from the beginning.
Now you see video games like has 300 hours of content. Like I don't. Who has that much time?
Yeah,
300 hours.
I would love to just sit down and try and beat my high score in a video game. It doesn't happen anymore.
No.
Every game I look at where I'm like, okay, what about this one? It's like, well, with the new level up system, you now have 60,000 square miles of wilderness to explore, and
it's bigger than the Earth.
And then it's got 10,000 NPCs that you have to talk to and interact with, and endless side quests, and a level up system, and equipment system. Like the menus, I just find in these new games, I'm just in a menu.
Yeah.
Like they use all the state of the art technology to make the most amazing graphics you've ever seen, and it's wasted on just toiling away in a menu. Just trying to, can I just do, but my bracelet has, +4 damage to fire. I need to find the one that's +5, in order to beat this, it's the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, I can't play games like that anymore.
Yeah, it's
usually when I
so
play
confusing.
I'll put a cheat code. I don't have much time for a video game, so if I'm going to play, I'm going to put like a cheat in it to make it go by faster, so I can get ahead. And then it always puts this warning on the screen. It's like, well, that will lock you out of all achievements. I don't know. I have real achievements in life, like a job, a baby, I don't know, like a marriage. I don't need like 100% completion on Super Mario World. Like, I don't really. Super Mario World, what is it, 15 now? Or whatever,
But the achievements, I know it's like, and there's always like one super rare one where it's like, you have to play 30,000 hours of this game to get this in, and people are like, oh, I gotta get that achievement so I can finally put this down. Yeah.
And some games they're just endless now, right?
Yeah.
Like Call of Duty, Fortnite, that one I have heard cited by several parents as just like the destruction of their family.
Yeah.
That like their son used to love football, he was good at school and stuff. Now it's just Fortnite. Will lie. Like at least say, okay, well, you're not playing it right now at the house. You're gonna go outside and go do something. It's like, well, I'm gonna go hang out with my buddy, and then he hangs out with his buddy, and they're just playing Fortnite over there. It's just can't get away from it.
I heard from like firsthand of somebody's kid who was like 9 playing Fortnite and just yelling the most horrible things over like this is just the other day.
Yeah.
Like over the headset, just yell, like I can't repeat them. Fortnite is a bad one.
Yeah.
I think that is just bad for humankind. We should probably do the weather.
Oh.
Yeah. It's brought to you by Horatio State Bank.
Little River County residents, if you're looking for an old school, community-minded bank that's committed to hometown people and values, look no further than Horatio State Bank, with locations at Foreman and at 110 West Main in Ashdown. Stop by and meet the staff at Horatio State Bank's Ashdown location. You'll find friendly folks with deep roots in Ashdown and Little River County who are ready to assist you with all your banking needs. Horatio State Bank Ashdown branch, member FDIC.
#1 country weather.
All right, we're back here doing the weather. A 30% chance of showers afternoon. Patchy, dense fog before 11 a.m. Otherwise cloudy with a high near 72. Tonight, a 70% chance of showers and possible thunderstorms. Cloudy, a low of 60 this evening. Tomorrow, an 80% chance of showers and possible thunderstorms with a high near 70. New rainfall amounts between 1/4 and 1/2 inch possible. Wednesday night, 60% chance of rain and showers. And Thursday, a 70% chance of showers and possible thunderstorms, and on it goes. It's all that way until Friday, mostly sunny with a high near 66, and then back into it with high chances through the rest of the weekend. So.
Yeah, we got literally one day this week where it's not supposed to rain. Or at least some chance for it, Friday.
I like it.
Yes, indeed.
And a dense fog advisory right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
It was pretty crazy this morning driving to
was.
work. I thought my windows were foggy, but it was just the outside that was foggy.
Yeah.
Just want to advise y'all that the fog is dense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was foggy last night, too.
It was.
Yeah.
And
So it continues to be.
my
I
whole
saw-
porch was wet.
Yeah. Almost slipped. I had to run out to my car like 10 seconds
on
before
that
the
concrete
thing.
out there?
Yeah,
I was
it's really
like,
slippery.
whoa. Yeah.
Eric Smith posted a picture on Facebook yesterday of the Kdqn Lake Trail he's been, helping work on, and you can see island out in the lake, and the whole lake's just covered in fog. Really pretty picture.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
fog
then his
suits
mug
this area.
taking up half of it.
Ah.
Get out of the picture. Yeah, I want to see the foggy lake.
Yeah.
Fog suits this area, I think. It looks
I
nice.
agree. Mm-hmm.
Well, we should probably do it. Do the
Yeah.
thing.
Thinking
6:30
so.
block. All kinds of stuff. And let's talk about real quick. We got your genuine RV power trivia coming
Yes.
up. We got your Christmas trivia coming up.
Yes.
Holiday hog races today, as well as the 100 other things. So
It's a lot of stuff.
it is.
Yeah.
Stay tuned with us here on the Morning Brew.
Harris Drugs sends you the Christmas wish that the angels at Bethlehem proclaimed: peace on earth. All mankind yearns for universal peace, and it comes nearer at Christmas time. Harris Drug hopes this greeting will become reality and peace abide in your heart. They especially want to wish you a merry and blessed Christmas. Harris Drug and Gifts in downtown Kdqn.
Good morning. I'm Scotty Woodson from the EAB Ag Network with your EAB Early Morning Market Update. Let's recap the markets. Now they closed yesterday. December corn at 668 3/4, up 3/4, with March corn at 671 1/4 unchanged. January soybeans at 1457 1/4, up 21. March soybeans at 1462 3/4, up 20 1/2. December wheat at 756 3/4, down 18 3/4. March wheat at 780 3/4, down 16 1/4. December cotton at 80.20, down 114, with March cotton at 78.95, down 123. January rice 17.93, down 19 cents. March rice at 18.22, also down 19. Moving on to livestock now. December live cattle 152.57 1/2, down 50. February live cattle 154.67 1/2, down 45. January feeder cattle 176.87 1/2, down 142 1/2. March feeder cattle 180.60, down 95. December lane hogs at 80.60, down 317 1/2, with February hogs at 84.75, down 375. That's your EAB Early Morning Market Update, and I'm Scotty Woodson. Have a great day.
Soil, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Soil Ship Enterprise to explore soil life, to boldly grow where cover crops have never grown before. Farmer's Log, soil date 31655.4. We've come across some strange but incredibly helpful life forms. We didn't have to travel far to find them, but these organisms have proven invaluable on our trip through the solar system. They help feed us by nourishing and protecting our crops. They've built our soil structure to make it more resilient to the harsh weather we encounter. Our sensors indicate they're even helping us store carbon that plants take out of the atmosphere and put it back into the soil. Guess you can say our living and life-giving soil is the best thing to cling on to. Sorry. That's soil fleet humor.
Visit your local USDA Natural Resources Conservation Service office today and learn more about the basics and benefits of soil health. This message brought to you by USDA and this radio station.
At the sale on Thursday, December 1st at Hope Livestock Auction in Hope, there were 1,134 head of cattle on offer. Number one steers, 300 to 400 pounds, sold from 191 to a high of 222 and a half. 4 to 5 weight steers ranged from 175 to a high of 215. 5 to 6 weight steers brought 160 to 183. 6 to 7 weight steers sold from 147 to 158. 7 to 8 weight steers ranged from 143 to 145, and over 800 pound steers brought 140. Number one heifers, 300 to 400 pounds, sold from 155 to 190. 4 to 5 weight heifers ranged from 155 to 192. 5 to 6 weight heifers sold from 145 to 175. 6 to 7 weight heifers ranged from 138 to 165. 7 to 8 weight heifers brought 123 to 140, and over 800-pound heifers sold at $126. And that's the report from the sale Thursday, December 1st at Hope Livestock Auction in Hope. Cattlemen, don't miss the next sale Thursday at 12 noon at Hope Livestock Auction. For Ag Vantage, I'm Jay Bunyard reporting.
Sonic has something delicious for you. Hey, announcer guy, that's your cue.
Indulge in the all-new Sonic Steak Butter Bacon Cheeseburger with creamy steak-seasoned butter and crispy bacon, stacked on a 100% pure beef patty with 2 slices of melty American cheese and grilled onions, layered between a warm bakery bun.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely craving that previously mentioned thing.
Sonic Steak Butter Bacon Cheeseburger.
Sonic.
Limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
Rawls Furniture in Kdqn is having a huge store-wide holiday savings sale. From the week of Thanksgiving through Christmas, shop their entire inventory at sale price. That's right, their entire inventory. Shop local this holiday season and treat yourself to that new sofa or king-size bed you've been wanting. Rawls Furniture also has an extra special deal on Lazy Boy products. 20% off your first Lazy Boy and 40% off the second. The more you shop, the more you save. Now that's a good hometown deal right here at Rawls Furniture in Kdqn. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and Saturdays from 9 to 5.
Get a great deal on select Kubota construction equipment featuring durable Kubota engines, more comfort, more productivity, more get it done right. Right now, write it off a lot and write it off your taxes for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 36 months, now through December 31st, subject to credit approval. Consult your tax advisor. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full details.
Visit Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Idabel, Oklahoma or Kdqn, Arkansas today.
Here at First State Bank, we've been serving the area since 1973. We're local, just like you, and being local means we make local decisions too. We're here to serve you quickly so you can spend your time wisely and not in line. Now that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. Bank at home with us at First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All we're here to do. We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. Bailouts, $1 million bonuses are not the sort of thing we do. We're just a small fry with a little guy. We're a lot like you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
Sorry, Facebook Live. I am playing a Christmas song right now, and I am unable to play it on Facebook Live, or else we'll get shut down. So if you just bear with us with a couple minutes, I'm going to finish up this Christmas song. Tune in to 92.1 if you want to hear it. All right, we are back live, KDQN 92.1 with the Morning Brew. We apologize to Facebook Live. We can't play the Christmas music on there or else we'll get shut down. So they kind of just had to enjoy a little bit of silence. But I got a new thing up there so that when, when we do maybe play some Christmas music, tune in to 92.1 and you can hear it.
Yeah.
And there you go.
That was a great song, too.
It is a good song. Award for the best Christmas bass line goes to the Waitresses. Christmas rapping.
Indeed.
Yes. Lady Gaga's dog walker.
Yes, I saw that in the news this morning.
Yeah. I read this story like a year and a half ago. And I'm like, why am I reading about her dog walker? Who cares?
Well,
he got shot.
Yeah, he did.
But he survived, right?
Yeah, and didn't they steal her dog as well?
Yeah, stole her French bulldogs. And they're saying that it was all a coincidence. They did not know that the dogs belonged to the, kingpin that is Lady Gaga.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, Gaga made sure that this guy was found. Bring him to me!
Yeah. Now, did she get her dogs back, or did anything happen to them? I can't remember.
Let's read the story.
Okay.
The man who shot and wounded Lady Gaga's dog walker while stealing her French bulldogs last year took a plea deal and was sentenced to 21 years in prison. No connection. The motive was not related to her. It was just the French bulldogs, a breed that can run into the thousands of dollars. Pleaded no contest to one count of attempted murder, blah, blah, blah. The pop star's dog walker, Ryan Fisher, was seriously wounded and addressed the court on Monday. I don't think she got the dogs back.
Wow. Okay. So
I don't think so.
Well, regardless, I think.
No, it was. Yep, stolen dogs were returned several days later. Who was also charged in the crime. Yeah.
21 years in prison. Good.
Yeah. Pop star had offered a $500,000 reward, no questions asked, to be reunited with the dog at the time. No questions asked, but the guy who shot is like, what?
Yeah.
Like, my hospital bill's paid for here.
I do believe that she covered all of his hospital bills.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Probably gets paid pretty good to be a dog walker.
I'd imagine so.
Lady Gaga's dog walker. Yeah, what do you do?
I walk Lady Gaga's dogs.
Oh, how much do you make? $500,000 a year.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I love Lady Gaga. I think she's amazing.
Is that right?
I do. 100%.
Is that right?
I'd walk her dogs.
You walk her dogs?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not a big Lady Gaga fan, but it's mainly the music.
Yeah.
I just don't like it.
Yeah.
It's really not good to me.
So I don't really listen to her music either. I like her as an actress. She's fantastic.
She was in the one with Bradley Cooper?
Yeah, Star is Born. That's a really great movie for anybody in recovery as well. Just saying.
I remember hearing her. She was in Arizona, and she was like protesting the border thing on stage. And she was like, Arizona, I love you so much. And this song is dedicated to you.
Sounds accurate.
It was like, what? Like, I don't want that song dedicated to me. Like, it'd be different if she came out and was like, this song is dedicated to you, and then sung about her, what she believes to be atrocities at the border or whatever. But no, it was just,
Paparazzi.
Yeah. Actually, I like that song.
It is pretty good. She has a beautiful voice. The music I'm not really big into, the poppy kind of stuff, but like in A Star is Born, you get to hear her actually sing, and she has a beautiful voice.
Well, her dog walker, attempted murderer, is finally brought to justice.
Good. I hope he enjoys 21 years in prison.
21 years seems steep.
Well, he could have killed that guy, though,
It's
the
true.
dog walker. So
It's true.
yeah.
For a plea deal, too, though. Like, where's the plea? I took a plea deal. I thought I was going to get a lesser charge. Maybe they were trying to go for life.
Yeah. Probably
I
didn't
guess
want to face a jury.
attempted murder and murder are like the same thing, right? Like, in the eyes of the court.
Ooh, I don't.
I'm pretty sure.
Really?
They're close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Apart from that, Georgia fugitive who asked on Facebook why he hasn't been caught on the Rockdale County Sheriff's Office most wanted list helped lead police to him. After the sheriffs posted the most wanted list, he said, "How about me?" On Wednesday, the department replied on Thursday, "You're correct. You have 2 warrants, and we're on the way." And then went and picked him up.
Wow.
I love that. Later reshared a screenshot of the exchange with Spalding's arrest photo. He looks like, dang, I kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. The department thanked the fugitive unit for efficiently arresting Spalding, who said it had 2 arrest warrants for felony violation of probation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been more into this type of stuff since watching these interrogation videos.
You know, this reminds me, I would say probably a month and a half back in North Dakota, in a town that we used to live in, they had posted, the sheriff's department had posted on their Facebook that there was a missing 14-year-old girl. She was a runaway. Did it multiple times, and they were like, if you see her, contact us. And she was in the comment section being like, no, I'm an adult. I can do this. I can do that. You'll never find me.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. You don't know where I'm at. And they found her,
They
of
found
course.
her. Yeah.
But what a train wreck of a comment section that
No
was.
kidding.
Love it.
There was one I was watching, and we don't have time. Darn it, we don't have time.
Oh.
All right, well, I'm going to remember this one. I'm going to write
Yes.
it down because I got a good one. Okay? Facebook Live, you guys with me? All right. Good morning, Gloria Bennett. Good morning, Samantha McDowell. Good morning, Ricky Davis. Good morning, John Baldwin. Good morning, Kyle Albert. Let's get into your genuine RV power trivia.
Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, formerly Revels & Company CPA, is the same great people offering you the same great services, just under a new name. Go see Sandra and Fernando for all your accounting needs and questions at 990 Highway 70 East in Kdqn. They're about more than just the numbers. They're about helping people get it right. Personalized service that their clients expect and deserve. Bilingual services are always available at Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. Phone them at 642-5900.
At the Kdqn Church of Christ at 1305 West Collin Ray Drive, we are dedicated to be Jesus to our community and excited to announce the opening of our new on-site food pantry. Our pantry is open the first and third Wednesday of each month from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. The Kdqn Church of Christ is an equal opportunity TEFAP and USDA food provider. We would love to see you this Sunday at 10:15 a.m. or check out our website at dqcoc.com.
Keller Coffee at 192 Highway 71 South in Ashdown is ready to serve you with specialty pizzas, specialty coffees, savory soups, fresh salads, and much more. Looking for a healthy breakfast option but short on time? Keller Coffee has a convenient drive-thru window with fast, friendly service and a variety of breakfast options. And try our new waffle bar with fresh fruits and all the fixings. Open Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 7 p.m., and on Sundays from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Mike Daniel and staff at J&J Livestock Auction Company in Texarkana wish you and your family happiness, health, and prosperity at this special holiday time. J&J Livestock Auction Company is thankful for the opportunity to serve the 4 states area with top cattle, horses, and goats on sale Saturday mornings at 10:30. Livestock hauling and pinning are available. Thank you for your patronage and have a safe and happy holiday season from J&J Livestock Auction Company in Texarkana.
That's right. It's time for a little genuine RV power trivia. Genuine RV and Power Sports in Idabel, Oklahoma. GenuineRV.com. Here's how it works. Jen has a question for you.
I do?
You do. You're going to call 642-2190, 642-3637, or 898-3624. If you get it correct, you win yourself breakfast from Mickey D's and a trip to the ultrasonic car wash at Mr. Clean in Kdqn. So let us get into it. Give us the question, Jennifer.
All right. The first of these were made from scraps of a beloved American side dish. Now, you can find them in every supermarket for your casseroles, side dishes, or a tasty snack on its own. What are they?
I hate you.
Why?
So wholesome you are.
Oh,
it's
thanks.
a tasty snack or a tasty side dish.
I was staring at the wall trying to think of, what I do is I try to come up with one word, and then I find trivia on that one word.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I do something similar, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was National Sock Day the other day, so I made a sock. All right, give us the question again.
Right on. The first of these were made from scraps of a beloved American side dish. Now you can find them in every supermarket for your casserole, side dishes, or a tasty snack on its own. What are they?
I bet I know 'em. You've given away too much.
Probably.
You've given away too much. 642-2190. 642-3637. 898-3624. Doom, 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 doom. Here we go.
All right.
Going to the phone lines. Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Is it chips?
Not chips.
Not chips. Is it croutons?
Not croutons.
Not croutons. Glory Bennett says dried onions?
Not dried onions.
Not dried onions. All right, 642-2190. Let's hear it again.
The first of these were made from scraps of a beloved American side dish. Now you can find them in every supermarket for your casseroles, side dishes, or a tasty snack on its own.
Ooh.
What are they?
Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Bacon bits?
Not bacon bits.
I'm going to go with the tastiest snack on its own. Gravy.
Oh, no.
Is it not gravy?
No.
Rice Krispies, Vox Post
Nope,
says?
not Rice Krispies.
All right. All right, this is tough now.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was definitely gravy.
It's not gravy.
Because it's like leftovers from an American.
eating it from a bowl.
Yeah, just gravy, drinking it. Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Crescent roll.
Oh.
Ooh, good answer. Not what I'm looking for.
Stuffing.
Not stuffing.
I'm going to go with peanuts from Bradley Scarborough.
No, not peanuts.
Not peanuts. Man.
The first of these were made from scraps of a very beloved American side dish. Now you can find them in every supermarket for your casseroles, side dishes, or a tasty snack on its own. What are they?
What goes in a casserole? Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Popcorn.
Not popcorn.
Tater tots.
It is tater tots.
Yes! Tater tots. That's right. Who do we have on the phone?
This is Annette Davis.
Annette
All right.
Davis is the big winner on the day. Tater tots is, I don't know why. It's just tater tot casserole.
Tater tot casserole.
All
One
right.
of
Do
the
you
best
like
things.
Do you like tater tots, Annette?
Yes, I do.
All right. Does anybody not like? I wonder.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. You can pick up your winnings anytime after 7:10.
Thank you.
Thank you. Boom. Just like that.
Woo-hoo. Yeah, so the first tater tots were made from fry scraps.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Just like mashed together into these little
Yeah.
these bits.
Yeah,
Right.
they were invented in Ontario, Oregon.
Ontario, Oregon.
Yes.
Okay.
Long time ago.
What? 1850s?
No, I think it was like the 70s or something.
Oh, okay. Lewis and Clark actually created tater tots.
Yes, they did. Yep.
Oh man, in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, of all places. Yeah.
So, okay, tater tots.
Mm-hmm.
Can you read the question again so I can make more sense of it? then?
Yes. Okay. The first of these were made from scraps of a beloved American side dish.
Mhm.
Now you can find them in every supermarket for your casseroles, side
Yeah.
dishes, or a tasty snack on its
Yep.
own.
Yep. Got it.
Yeah.
All right, tater tots. Are you? I don't think Patrick likes tater tots.
I'm not the
Patrick
biggest
likes
fan.
tater tots. You're not the biggest fan?
Not the biggest, but I love it in tater tot casserole.
Right.
Obviously.
Right.
Would you consider a McDonald's hash brown
A tater tot.
tater tot?
It's a flat tater tot.
Yeah. Agreed.
I never really thought about it like that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Wow.
It's like a big tater tot that's been hit by a press.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
then
Run over.
And then run over, yeah.
Yeah.
Now I don't like tater tots. I love tater tots. 'Cause my wife can't stand them.
Oh.
Yeah. Shameful.
Even with cheese dumped all over
It
them?
just wouldn't. It don't matter. Yeah.
Huh.
She just doesn't trust their shape. She likes them in fry form.
Yeah.
I will be honest. Tater tot casserole never lives up for me. It's always like, to be honest with you, I feel like the tater tots need to be cooked first. Are they? Like, I feel like tater tot casserole, the tater tots
Probably.
are always undercooked.
I would
to
say,
me.
yeah, best thing I would figure deep fry them.
Yeah. And then
stick and make the
I
casserole.
never
out of
thought about that. I'll try that next time I make it.
like every time it's tater tot casserole, I get hyped because I'm like, what could possibly be bad about that?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But the tater tots just seem either undercooked or
gooey
like
in the middle,
gooey,
so- Yeah.
mushy,
Yeah.
and you end up getting those bits.
Mhm.
It's like hash browns at a bad diner.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
You know, when they just fry one side and just ladle grease on top and then hand you that. And one side is completely uncooked. I know that's kind of how they're like supposed to be, but not at my house. When I make hash browns, I fry them and I flip them like a pancake and I fry that side.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
That's a really good point because I don't like that about tater tot hot dish or casserole.
Yeah.
Is the bottom is always
The
a little
bottom of it.
soggier. Yeah. I'm going to try that next
There's one
time.
piece. It's always nice and crispy, and then you get down into that, and it's just this. It's just like eggs. It's like little insect eggs. You know what I mean? All those little bits that are undercooked, and like maybe I'm just having bad tater tot casserole. Maybe that's it.
Maybe.
I could be wrong.
I don't know if you'd want to cook them all the way because it's still going to cook a little bit in the
Yeah.
oven, right? So
At least get them a little bit crunchy.
a little crunchy.
Yeah, I think.
A little bit crunchy there.
There you go.
I don't know.
All right.
Well, we're getting it all sorted out on the morning brew.
Yes.
Yeah. Is that going to be your new radio name when you go to a big market?
Yeah, tater
tot.
Stinky and tater tot in the morning.
Yeah, I like that. Doesn't Ron White have a bit on tater tot?
Tater salad.
Tater salad.
Yeah, they call me Tater Salad. Yeah. No, but not. I think actually at one point he used to be Tater Tot. Maybe. I can't remember.
When he was younger.
When he was younger.
I love me some Ron White.
Yep, me too. It's time, though. We should probably get into the news. We'll be right back.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana.
Your local news leader is Kdqn, Kdqn, Ashdown, Dirks. Local news this hour is presented by Shelter Insurance Agents Joey Bailey in Ashdown, Jeff Woods in Kdqn, and Todd Moore in Dirks. And by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter.
For KDQN News, I'm Patrick Massey reporting. Felony charges have been formally filed against 2 Southwest Arkansas residents suspected of improperly disposing of a newborn child that did not survive birth. According to court records, 20-year-old Matthew Hallmark of Locksburg has been charged with abuse of a corpse following the death of his baby son in November. The mother, who authorities say is a 17-year-old juvenile, was also charged with a similar offense. She will reportedly be charged as an adult, but until then, authorities are declining to release her name. Both Hallmark and the mother were formally charged with abuse of a corpse in the Sevier County Circuit Court last week. In Arkansas, the offense is a felony and can carry a sentence of up to 10 years in prison. According to the Sevier County Sheriff's Office, deputies initially received a report on November 7th regarding a baby being born at a home in Locksburg. After further investigation, authorities discovered the baby, a boy, did not live and was disposed of. Deputies and investigators with the Sevier County Sheriff's Office located the baby boy in a nearby dumpster. An autopsy by the Arkansas State Crime Lab on the baby boy is currently pending. Now, in some big news for electric power in the region, Keisha Wolf has been promoted to president and CEO of Southwest Arkansas Electric Cooperative of Texarkana. Wolf will be the first woman to serve as a president and CEO of the cooperative, but also the first woman president and CEO to represent a cooperative on the statewide boards of the Generation and Transmission Cooperative Arkansas Electric Cooperative Corp. In a press release, Wolf said she is honored to be selected as the cooperative's new president and looks forward to serving its members and employees. Wolf joined Southwest Arkansas Electric Cooperative in 2009 as an accountant. She was then promoted to controller and has served as the vice president of finance and accounting, member services, and personnel since 2014. Before joining the cooperative, she worked as an accountant for 4 years. Wolf is a member of several organizations, including the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Association of Certified Fraud Examiners. Wolf earned her bachelor's and master's degrees in business administration with honors from Texas A&M University at Texarkana. Wolf also earned her associate degree in electric power and technology from Bismarck State College in North Dakota. She is a graduate of the Robert I. Cabot Management Internship Program, a CPA, and a certified key account executive. She also graduated from the Leadership Texarkana program in 2019. We'll be back with more news following this break and these words from our sponsors.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
See your Southwest Arkansas Shelter Insurance agents Todd Moore and Dirks, Joey Bailey in Ashdown, or the Woods Agency in Kdqn.
If you're hearing this, you're behind the wheel, they could use something new. Teeter Motors will make a deal and they take your trade in too.
Hunting season, outdoor adventures, winter weather. Make sure you're prepared to tackle all of these and anything else that's thrown your way with a visit to Teeter Motor Company. We have the largest selection of 4Runners, Tacomas, and Jeeps in the state, along with a huge selection of economy vehicles. Holidays are approaching, so let us make your first payment on any vehicle purchased in November or December. Stop by 1201 Highway 71 South in Mena and ask for Shannon or Randy to schedule a test drive today.
And we are back with Kdqn News. Guess what? We have results from the 2022 Kdqn Christmas Parade. Thank you to Veronica Ozura. Yes, she got those to us last night. So just imagine a drum roll. I won't. All right. Good enough right there. Yes, hey, in the commercial category, first place, Tortas Chomis of Kdqn. Second place was a tie between the Sevier County Housing Authority and Mendez Heating and Cooling. Congratulations to both of them. Third place went to Empowered Nails. Now, in the religious category for the 2022 Kdqn Christmas Parade, first place went to New Life Church. That was a fantastic float if you didn't have a chance to see it. Second place went to Memorial Missionary Church, also a very good one. And third place to Williamson Church. In the non-religious category, first place went to the Go and Show and 4-H Club. They always put on an excellent float, and this year was certainly no different. They had a fake snow machine going. It was very, very cool. Second place went to the Costat Fire Department. Our very own Ashley Ortega was a critical member of that float, if you got to see her. Third place to the Kdqn cheerleaders. Congratulations to them. In the walk/dance/march groups category, first place went to Backroads Cloggers. Second place went to the Kdqn Marching Band. Third place to the Arkansas National Guard. In the antique cars and trucks, first place, no surprise, Wayne and Judy Smith took that. Second place, Rocking M Farms. And third to Jeremy and Danielle Michaud. Excuse me. ATVs, UTVs, motorcycles, first place went to Full Circle Farm. Second to Grandma's. And third place to the Brothers Keepers. And finally, in the horses category, first place went to the Soggy Bottom Girls. Second to Lily Stivers.
Awesome.
Congratulations to all them. We also have some results from the Sevier County Chamber of Commerce's first ever tamale cook-off. So we got first place with a prize of $200, Karina Cantu.
Wow.
That's the one. I was one of the judges for that.
Really?
That was definitely my favorite.
Oh,
yes.
awesome.
Second place with a $100 prize is Leticia Munoz. Third place was a tie between Angeles Vargas, Peter Torres, and Pete Colon. People's Choice went to Leticia Munoz. So congratulations to all them.
Awesome.
Yes. All right. And hey, we do want to give a reminder that the 2022 KCS Holiday Express will be making a stop in Ashdown this afternoon to allow families an opportunity to board and tour the festive 6-car Christmas-themed train. This is the first time since the start of COVID-19 that the train will actually be making it through here, I think, at all. So exciting time for Ashdown. Not making it to Kdqn this year, but that means we'll probably be on the schedule for next year. But nonetheless, hey, if you want to make it to Ashdown today, the Holiday Express will stop there at Main Street and US Highway 71 at 4 o'clock today. The train will make its last stop in the region tomorrow in Mena, also at 4 o'clock. And as in previous years, the KCS Holiday Express project will continue its tradition of charitable giving to the Salvation Army. Over the last 21 years, the charitable component of the KCS Holiday Express project raised well over $2.6 million. And just again, hey, the KCS Holiday Express is completely free to the public at all of its stops. Just one final Christmas-themed story for you here. Do want to give just another quick plug for the historic Washington State Park and its Christmas and Candlelight Historic event this weekend in Washington. Park staff are going to line the streets with candles and help set the mood for a historic Christmas experience. The homes of historic Washington are also going to be adorned with all kinds of period decorations. Best part, the thousands of luminaries that they line up along the streets will be lit during the evening hours. This is going to be the 36th annual Christmas and Candlelight this Friday and Saturday. Tours are going to be held 1 to 8 both evenings. Music's going to be played at the churches, the 1940 WPA gym, and the Williams Tavern Restaurant is going to serve their delicious Christmas buffet between 11 a.m. and 8 p.m. Also going to have carriage rides available. Gift shop will be open as well. Cost to participate, just $10 per adult, $6 for those children 6 to 12 years old, all the little ones get in for free. Event, of course, is sponsored by Historic Washington State Park and the townspeople of Washington. The park located just a short hour from DeQueen and just 19 miles from Nashville on Highway 278. So got lots more news, sports, and events coming up throughout the rest of the day. Until then, check us out online, kdqn.net. Find, like, and follow us on Facebook. This is KDQN News.
Local news this hour has been presented by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter. And by your Southwest Arkansas Shelter Insurance agents, Todd Moore and Dirks, Jeff Woods in DeQueen, and Joey Bailey in Ashdown. For local news when you want it, 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
Whatever you want to be, it helps to be well. An active, healthy lifestyle is key. We offer tips and support to quit smoking and address health conditions like diabetes and high blood pressure. It's never too late to make decisions to help you be healthier and to be the best version of you can be. Call 833-283-WELL. Be you, be well. This ad brought to you by your Master Tobacco Settlement dollars at work.
The 36th Annual Christmas and Candlelight Celebration, December 9th and 10th, Historic Washington State Park, 1 to 8 p.m., candlelight tours and thousands of luminaries. Williams Tavern Restaurant open 11 a.m. until 8 p.m. with a buffet meal. Music starts 5 p.m. WPA Gym, Royston House, Methodist and Presbyterian Churches in 1874 Courthouse. Guided candlelight tours, $10 for adults, children 6 to 12, $6, under 6 free. Enjoy Christmas in a 19th century village. HistoricWashingtonStatePark.com for info. This ad paid with state and regional funds.
Taqueria El Paisano in downtown DeQueen serves the most authentic, juiciest street tacos and other traditional Mexican dishes that will serve your appetite right. From their mouth-watering Mexican dishes to their refreshing flavored waters that will cool you down on a hot sunny day, you'll want to make a stop at Taqueria El Paisano pretty soon. They are located in the downtown square of DeQueen and they are open at 10:30 in the morning every day of the week. Visit them at 121 North 4th Street in downtown DeQueen or call them at 642-5043 to place your order. That's Taqueria El Paisano in downtown DeQueen.
Merry Christmas from Millway Federal Credit Union. It's obvious why so many residents of Bowie, Little River, and Miller counties are making Millway their financial institution. Millway strives to offer services at lower cost with attractive rates to ensure you, the member, earn more and save more every day. Reconnect with your money and feel good again. At Millway, it's your way. Merry Christmas to you and your family from Millway Federal Credit Union. Membership available to all residents of Bowie, Little River, and Miller counties, federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, that was the last item on the list. Let's check out. Hello? If this reminds you of your last shopping experience, then head to Pruitt's Food, where you'll always find a friendly employee to lend a hand. Pruitt's has the freshest meats, produce, deli, and bakery with easy access and quick service. There's even curbside delivery. Pruitt's Food, with locations at 500 East Colin Ray Drive in DeQueen and 201 South Park Drive in Broken Bow.
Your premier propane provider, Pinnacle Propane, is back and stronger than ever with aggressive low pricing, consistently reliable service, and safety measures second to none. Pinnacle Propane is your best choice for safe, reliable propane and service at a great price. Call or visit one of our local service centers at Hope, Monticello, Mena, Nashville, or DeQueen to find which budget plan works best for you. For services, contact information, or to make a payment, visit us online at pinnaclepropane.com.
The new Lotto game from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is creating new traditions for our players, like Vic from Texarkana.
For Lotto, I always play multiples of 7. It ain't math. That's just how many times I've been kicked by a horse. How's that lucky, you say? Well, I'm still here, ain't I?
Your numbers, your game. Play Lotto every Wednesday and Saturday for your chance to match 6 and get rich. Only $2 per play. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Lucky number 7.
Do you love the thrill of the hunt, but hate the work that comes after? Are you spending more time in the kitchen processing meat than in the woods hunting for it? Well, bring your next doe or buck to Prime Country Meats in Horatio. For just pennies per pound, Prime Country Meats can do all the work so you can get back to the hunt. Prime Country Meats can even turn your game into jerky, summer sausage, or breakfast sausage. For more information, call 870-832-3392 or visit Prime Country Meats on Facebook.
That's right. We are back live. Kdqn 92.1 with the Morning Brew. And we have some very special in-studio guests, some recent winners of the parade. Or wait, am I not supposed to announce that yet?
No, that was what I was just talking about.
Oh, is that what you were talking about?
Yes.
I thought you were talking about the other parade.
Oh, no, it was this parade.
It was this parade.
No, I think 4-H won in all three, though.
Yeah, I think so.
It's just straight up ringers every year. But
That's
yes,
right.
we got Miss Linda Frazier. Great to have you. And this fella here, no stranger to the radio as well, Hunter Frazier. How are you guys this morning?
Good.
All right. So you guys got something coming up here in the next couple of days, don't you?
Yes, we have a chicken dinner coming up this Friday. It's $8 a plate. The fundraiser is for the Hospital Foundation Board, and we pledge that the money that we make goes to the Greg Ray room that they're making there.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh, yes, the community room.
Yeah,
yes, in honor of Greg Ray, our late Sevier County judge. Where do you go to do this? Is it going to be delivery, pickup, eat with you guys?
We
How's it
have
going?
delivery to Horatio, Kdqn, and Locksburg. You can dine in or pick up. It's at the Kdqn Church of Christ there across from the old hospital. It's December 9th. It's 11 to 1.
Oh, gotcha. 11 to 1.
Yeah, so just plan to go have lunch there on
Yeah,
Friday.
yeah, exactly.
All right.
And who do they contact for delivery?
You can contact and order ahead to go ahead and get a ticket ahead, or for delivery, Linda Frazier at 870-584-9592.
Gotcha.
Why does everyone always give your cell phone number out? Not their own, huh? Well, of course, we talked a little bit about this at the live remote for the hospital the other day. There is a charitable component to the hospital. That is the Sevier County Medical Center Foundation. They have done a lot. Part of they're doing a room naming campaign. They helped, organize like the walking trail and a bunch of different things up there. So, any particular reason you guys chose them as a benefactor, I guess, or a beneficiary for this fundraiser?
We wrote for a grant back earlier in the year. The 4-H Alumni Association gives one away in the state, and we just wrote to do something in our community. Is to do something in your community to show 4-H, show leadership, get involvement in the county, and we had written it to go to the foundation. At that time, it was back, I think it was due like in March or April.
Okay.
And we found out in June that we had won it, and we had to get on board and decide what we were going to do, and we wanted to see what our $200 grant, how much money we can make out of that.
Yeah, hey, there you go. Okay, so well, hopefully very successful, and that's great. It seems like so many different parts of the community have pitched in to help make this new hospital success, and 4-H right there with everybody else. So again, 11 to 1 this Friday at the Kdqn Church of Christ
Family
Center. Yeah, that's the gray building, right? Yeah, back behind the parking lot. Yeah, can't miss it.
I keep saying it. If you want a fundraiser in Sevier County, this is the way to do it.
Chicken
dinner is a good way to get like $30. I'll have 3, please.
Well, we are going to do the sandwiches because it's easier than the leg quarters at this. People are busy eating and trying to do lunch, and we are doing the boneless, skinless
chicken sandwiches. Ooh, I
love
the
chicken quarter. I got to go home afterwards. Take a nap
it's
or
sort of
something,
messy.
Yeah.
I've been at a couple fundraisers where I'm like, I need a napkin. Or 50.
Yeah. I do have it pulled up on the upcoming events page of our website, kdqn.net. So in case you missed any of those details, phone numbers and stuff, it is right there. You can check it out. We got the flyer and then a little story about it as well. Anything else you guys want to mention?
Well, we do have tickets if anyone does want a ticket ahead of time.
Oh, okay.
So we get an idea to make sure on our head count. Hunter will have tickets. Shelter insurance, there's tickets there. And I have tickets, but like I said, if you want it delivered or anything, you can go ahead and just call ahead or give us the head count, and so we can get it laid out at what time you want to pick up or what time we need to have it delivered.
Awesome. Yeah, good point.
Anything coming up for 4-H stuff?
Well, we're ending the year right now. They are working. They've been working with the Toys for Tots, Bikers Keepers, and Shop with the Cop. They've been working real hard on that, getting it lined up.
Focusing on just wrapping the year up strong.
Wrapping it up strong, and then we'll be getting started again. And want everybody to sign up at the beginning of the year and get enrolled and get on board. It's a lot of things. It's not all about showing. We do have kids that show and travel all the time, but there is more out there. There's leadership, citizenship, You'll be surprised what there is in 4-H that you can learn and awards that you can win, scholarships.
Absolutely. I love it. Well, thank you guys so
Cool.
much for coming in, and good luck with the fundraiser this Friday. And again, go to kdqn.net. Check out the upcoming events page for all the particulars.
All right.
Also,
he never stops, does he?
No.
Also, if you want to come by and get tickets from me, you can just come by the Kdqn Fire Station. That's where we're.
Oh, little plug there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. That sounds great. See Hunter Frazier at the fire station for tickets for that too. That's a good way to do it. We appreciate y'all. I guess we should go ahead and get into the weather. It's brought to you by First State Bank.
It's a simple, easy feeling, knowing who you're talking to. Someone who you know, someone who knows you.
As the holiday season approaches, we would like to thank our local merchants for all they do in support of the community. Whenever there's a project to make our community a better place to live, you will find them with their sleeves rolled up in the middle of it all. Show your support by shopping locally for Christmas this year. First State Bank of Kdqn, member FDIC. Community people you know.
People you know, people you know, people you know, community people, people you know, community people, people you know.
All right, taking a look at the weather. Today we do have a 30% chance of showers afternoon. I know it's just kind of wet and drizzly out there. Dense fog until pretty much 11 a.m. Otherwise cloudy with a, excuse me, a high near 72. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Can't do the weather without sneezing.
No.
Oh, Lord.
Bananas.
Excuse me. Okay, I almost sneezed again. Tonight, a 70% chance of showers before 9 p.m., then a chance of thunderstorms after 9 p.m. Yes.
Sweet.
Yes, cloudy with a high near 60. Tomorrow, an 80% chance of showers and possible thunderstorms, a high of 70. These high temperatures is just weird.
Interesting.
Yeah, and on it goes, honestly. 60% chance Wednesday night, 70% chance Thursday, 60% chance Thursday night. Friday, mostly sunny, a high near 66, but right after Friday night, all the way through Monday, as far as I can see, pretty solid rain chances, 50 to 80%. So, yeah, it's going to be a wet week, a wet and wild week.
That it is.
Yes. We have Christmas trivia coming up here in just a little bit. If you don't know how that works, it's the Christmas Radio Extravaganza. Or should we be Tony Danza and it'll be the Extravaganza?
I like extravaganza.
Yeah, me too. I can't do it. All right. So we do Christmas trivia every day this week. You call in, you win, you get put into the list of people, and then we draw. There will be 5 participants. We draw on Friday. If you win, you win a gift valued at $50 from Pam and Company.
Yes.
And then next week, we'll be doing the same kind of idea, but with Christmas music. Name that Christmas tune, and then you'll win another $50 prize. And then after that,
Christmas movie
trivia. Play a snippet of a movie. You call in, tell me which one it is. Same deal. You get that's how you qualify, and then we draw every Friday. So
yeah.
And then again, that winner will win a $50 gift.
Whoa.
Yeah. This week, it's all brought to you by Pam and Company. Next week, it'll be somebody else awesome. The week after that, somebody else awesome. So we appreciate y'all.
If during the Christmas movie quote trivia, if I don't hear one yippee-ki-yay, I'm gonna be very, very upset. Okay,
we'll have to see.
All right, you don't have to have the rest of the quote. But
well, we could do the movie versions.
Yeah.
Or sorry, the TV version rather.
Ah, okay.
Where they always say, clucking.
Yeah. Yippee-ki-yay.
Yeah. No, they always. Have you ever seen that? It's like a thing with Die Hard. It's a funny thing for local.
Really?
Well, I mean, I guess it's old by now. I mean, everybody just watches horrible stuff on their phone, and nobody cares
When they
anymore.
just place like tartar sauce.
Yes,
in there.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. You see what their like AMC or whatever, like whatever movie channel would have fun putting in the place of those curse words there.
Right.
Yes.
Come out to the coast, they said. We'll have a few laughs.
Yes, yes. All right.
Sorry.
Well, no, you're fine.
Yikes.
It's whatever.
It's Christmas.
Yeah, it's Christmas.
Forgive me.
Yeah. I suppose a break.
Okay.
We'll take a break, and we will
And then we'll
be-
get it together.
Yeah, and then we'll come back with some Christmas trivia. You like it?
Yes.
All right, we'll do it. We'll be right back.
Weyerhaeuser Company is now hiring at their Derrick's Lumber facility and offering benefits within 31 days, biweekly pay, 401k, shift differentials for swing shift, and promotional opportunities. Ready for meaningful work with a company that's committed to safety? Visit the Weyerhaeuser Job Fair happening every Thursday at 13051 Highway 278 in Derrick's between noon and 8 p.m., where you can be screened, interviewed, and possibly offered a job that same day with starting pay at $17.42 an hour. That's every Thursday all month long. Excludes holidays. What if I told you there may be an all-natural, great-tasting way to fight COVID-19 and other viruses? Build your immune system, treat respiratory ailments with antibacterial properties that fight viral infections. Introducing Renovation Tea, now available at On Demand in the Lisick Building in Kdqn. Treat seasonal allergies, boost your immune system, and relieve headaches due to congestion the natural way with the great-tasting herbal tea. Get yours today at On Demand, 810 West Collinray Drive in Kdqn, or call Dee at 870-784-3121 for more info.
All right. It's time for the Christmas extravaganza.
Yes.
All right. Brought to you by Pam and Company.
Mhm.
We appreciate them. They're putting up a $50 gift prize for whoever draws at the end of this week. So you just heard us talk about it, explain the game. We have Christmas trivia coming at you right now. Jennifer, you have written a Christmas trivia question?
I have.
642-2190. That's the number to call. Let's get it.
All right. This is associated with Christmas, but not many know that it's said to, 1, promote fertility, and 2, it's on the endangered species list. What is it?
Huh.
Yes. This is associated with Christmas, but not many people know that it's said to, 1, promote fertility, and 2, it's also on the endangered species list.
I know the answer.
Oh.
Do we get to save lives on this?
Sure.
Ah, okay.
Cool.
642-2190.
I think it sounds a little tricky.
It does sound a little tricky. All right, going to the phone lines. Good morning, you're live on Christmas Trivia.
Hi. My guess is mistletoe.
You are correct. It is mistletoe.
Mistletoe.
Totally
Yeah.
endangered.
It is very
nice.
20 species of mistletoe is on the endangered species list.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, look at that. Who do
Yeah.
we have on the phone?
Sandy Cole.
Sandy Cole. I've gotten you written down, so you are now in the running to be drawn on Friday for a $50 gift. So stay tuned on Friday. We'll do it around the same time, and we will.
Sounds great.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you so
Sandy,
much
you're
for
awesome.
playing.
Yeah.
Sounds so excited. I love it.
Isn't it? I have been told that around here, sometimes, like, you know, after the leaves all fall,
Mhm.
you'll see like circular, spherical bunches of like a green leafy thing up in a tree, and someone told me that's mistletoe.
Oh, interesting.
You'll see. I know exactly what they're talking about. I'll see it like on my oak trees after all the leaves have fell. You'll still see this like bushel
Yeah.
thing. And mistletoe is kind of like it's like a parasite, right? Like
It is.
latches
Very
onto the
much so.
existing tree.
Mhm.
But you'll see it when all the leaves are gone. You'll still see this ball-shaped thing of green
Mhm.
leaves. And somebody told me it's mistletoe.
Yeah,
Huh.
and it has berries too, which are very toxic to humans, but a lot of creatures rely on those berries for survival.
Wow.
Yeah.
I do as well. Like when my wife just hasn't been paying attention to me, I'll like, let's go walk under the oak tree, and I'm like, mistletoe.
Oh, how
Ah.
sweet! Love it. Yes.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
It might just be a squirrel's nest. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, that's
That was
fun.
easy.
Christmas trivia. We'll have another one for you tomorrow about the same time, and
Yes.
Thursday and Friday, and then do
Mhm.
the drawing.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Well, we appreciate Pam and Company and all the other sponsors for next week. I'm excited for the movie one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
Uh-huh.
I've already got an idea for my pick on that.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. All right. I like it.
Yeah.
I like the music as well. There are so many Christmas songs.
Mhm.
I have noticed because we play a lot of Christmas songs at our house. Everybody has done a Christmas album.
Mhm.
I think tonight it's Lady Gaga's Christmas.
Oh,
in our
wonderful.
house, yeah.
I bet that's good.
No.
She did a whole bunch of slew of Christmas songs or something?
No, I think
No?
she's Jewish. So.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
She
You're
probably
right, you're right.
didn't do any Christmas albums.
Right.
Billy Crystal's Christmas album.
Billy Crystal did this. Oh, I think I caught Carolyn off guard.
Uh-oh.
She's
coming
on her
back.
way.
Oh, there she is. All right. A lovely Carolyn, ready to answer the phones now.
The most, I wanted to pull it up, but I couldn't find a good video of it. Billy Crystal, after Hurricane Katrina, during like the Live Aid style, benefit thing. It was really horrible. He gets on stage and he does his jazz man. He's the jazz man, and he gets on there and he's just holding a saxophone and he's just da-da-boo-da-da-doo, like doing that. It's like the most cringy thing in the world. And he keeps saying this one thing. He's like, "Can you dig that? I knew that you could."
Oh man,
so cringy.
Yeah.
What, is that the best they could get? That was like Live Aid or
Yes,
something.
it was
right?
like the big one.
Billy Crystal at that point he had been popular in 20 years.
I know.
I mean, there was City Slickers too, I guess.
Yeah. He did that one, or he on the stage. Remember, Jen and I were watching it like, we were trying to find a good video of it to play for the show, but he's like, when my granddaddy played taps, you felt it. It was like zada-boo-dow, zabadoo. Like, it was the worst thing.
I think it was a little problematic in my opinion.
I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, like
I agree.
Cancelable?
Mhm.
I just wanted to crawl out of my skin. Is that the correct? Okay. All right. We have the line.
I thought maybe his pipes was on fire.
All right. I am ready. Let's go to the phone lines. All right. Who do we have on the phone?
Wilma Morris.
Wilma Morris. Awesome. Let me write you down. How could I forget you? Why do I even need to write it down? All right. Here are our piggies for today. We have Sevier County Farmers Co-op, Harris Drug and Gifts, and Locksburg Grocery. Who do you believe is going to win this race?
Sevier County Farmers Co-op.
Let's see if you're a winner.
And in this race, we have Harris Drug and Gifts, Locksburg Grocery, and Sevier County Farmers Co-op. And the officials are ready to start the race.
On your hawks. Get set.
And they're off. These hogs are flying. Harris Drug in a clear lead. Not only your hometown pharmacy, but this hog is racing there to finish his Christmas shopping. Sevier County Farmers Co-op in second place. He had great position from their brand new location right next to TJ's in Kdqn. And Locksburg Grocery looking sluggish after having a free baked potato with every steak purchase. On the last bend, and it's no doubt, Harris Drug and Gifts takes the cake. Harris Drug and Gifts, the winner.
Oh, I'm sorry, Wilma.
That's okay.
All right. I know you're going to be a winner this year. I can feel it.
Oh, all right. Thank
All
you.
right, thank you. Just like that. All right. Wilma Morris donates a can of pork and beans.
You didn't. Miss Wilma didn't get the ham?
No, she got no ham.
I'm disappointed in you.
I know it. Well,
giving them one of them hogs some peds or something to help it get to the finish line there.
Testosterone replacement therapy on one of those hogs.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well,
I've got something pulled up here somewhere. Oh, excuse you.
bless
Sorry.
you.
All right. Maybe I don't. Let's see. Oh, yeah, this is what I wanted to talk about. The airline outrage. A passenger reportedly tells a mother in first class she shouldn't be there with the child. How do you feel about that? A very young child, probably very noisy and running all about, shouldn't be in first class, this passenger says. Sounds like a first class thing to say.
Yeah, it does.
It really does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are they going to ban kids from first class?
Yeah,
Is that what
That's
they're
a
trying to
huge
suggest?
issue right now. There are a lot of people who think that airplanes shouldn't, like when you're going on a flight, you shouldn't have kids on the flight because
Yeah.
it disrupts passengers.
Yeah. There's a great like tribunal forum. I don't know what else to call it. On Reddit.
Yeah.
Called, now it's not these words.
Am I the
can't-
jerk?
Am I the jerk?
Yeah.
Am I the butthead?
Yeah.
And you explain your situation and the internet will rally together in a, non-biased way.
And usually
And-
if you took the time to tell your whole story on Reddit,
Yeah.
you're probably a jerk.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So she went on there and said, "Am I the butthead?" Subreddit on Saturday. She said a male passenger accused her of sitting in the wrong boarding class on purpose, and that he went on to call her a derogatory term. Okay.
I hate the whole I don't know the way people act on planes. It just
Yeah.
annoys me when it is a Greyhound bus with
You're
wings.
a bunch of sardines packed into a tube.
Yeah, I mean the only person that I care about at all is the captain, co-captain, navigator, and then the rest of the crew.
Absolutely.
The only ones that are like that Jerry Seinfeld joke when the stewardess or the flight attendant is up there being like, "These are the exits."
Yeah.
When the plane goes down, I don't know what you were doing. We're leaving.
Yeah. I like that.
It's a tough one because I feel this more than ever. You have two separate people. You have childless people that are really to the extreme, like, I shouldn't have to be around your children. This was your choice.
They'd rather believe that children don't exist.
Yeah, or that they're just terrible creatures,
Yeah.
And it makes life miserable. And then
Yeah.
you have parents who, on their extreme, like, you should be accommodating me because I have children. You know?
I like the idea of like the parent being like just strung out on the plane with a kid, just being like, "Listen, I have to deal with this. Now all of you do too. I don't care."
See, I think I'm going to be the one. I'm very proud of my child, but I'm also incredibly embarrassed by them as well. So I'm going to try to navigate that course there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But I mean-
if Miles is going crazy on the plane, I'm just going to be like, "Hey, that's
Yeah.
what now
Yeah.
y'all have to deal with it."
Yeah, you were one of these at one
Yeah,
point. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's right to ask them to have like just childless flights and then flights for parents.
No.
That's insane.
That would be bad
That
to have a plane full of children. I
Yeah,
believe.
this is
that would
true.
be not great. You need a healthy mixture.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You just gotta put up with
Chaperones.
it.
Could you imagine those flight attendants? We've run out of juice boxes. Like they're just in the front. Just like, can't do with
They're
this.
taking over the rear section of economy class.
You would need a real stern person on that plane to, maybe like an elementary school lunch lady. She would now be able to
The one with the big mole that's got the hairs coming
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Just, like maybe could have been a bodybuilder at one point.
Yes.
Yeah, one of them.
Yeah. Helga.
Yeah. I was thinking Bertha.
Okay, Bertha works too.
And
you
big.
get big Bertha.
Yeah, like you can't get around her.
No.
In a standard airplane aisle.
Because nobody can be as mean to, like, say, 200 kids.
And there's already the rumor going around that she minces kids up and puts them into the cafeteria
That's true.
foods. So,
That's true.
Yeah.
So don't act up on the plane. Essentially,
Maybe a hook for a hand. That would be great. I had a school bus
Spatula.
driver. Yeah, there you go. I had a school bus driver that had a hook for a hand, and
What's
he
with
was
the hook?
terrifying.
There's no practical use.
Well, they look like hooks, but they're almost like two fingers. I'm pretty sure.
You know what? Maybe that's what it was.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But
it
it's
is
a
like a little
hook.
pincher.
Like a pincer, yeah.
Yeah.
But it does look like a hook.
I
mean,
swear.
it is a
Can't you
hook.
make it something else that's not a big hook?
Well, this could be like my 6-year-old imagination, but I do assume it's like something you would like for fishing,
Yeah.
for whaling. You could
Yeah.
hook a whale and drag it up onto
Oh,
the
I
deck.
see.
Absolutely.
I swear that's what he had for a hand. And I remember that they got that mechanism to open up
Yeah,
the
yeah.
doors. He would get
Oh,
that,
yeah.
take that hook and latch it right on that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought pirates did it so they can like hop on and
board?
like swinging down like a zip line down the rope
to swashbuckle.
or
Yeah.
avast ye scallywags. Can I say that on the?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But It reminds me, I still got to send you all the video of that Russian propaganda.
Yeah.
Where there's a Russian couple, visiting the United States, and at one point they've got, a Russian family. They got a couple of kids with them. At one point, the flight attendant comes up and he's like, yeah, you see that American couple back there? They don't have kids. And the Russian guy's like, well, okay, sorry. And they're like, no, you don't. They don't want to see your kids. They don't have kids. They don't like kids. They want to see it all. You're gonna have to hide your kids. Yeah. The same with the and then he gets his meal. It's got a little piece of meat on it.
Yeah.
And the flight attendant comes back. He's like, yeah, the people sitting behind you, the Americans sitting behind you, they're vegan. He's like, okay, good for them. It's
Yeah.
like, well, they don't like meat. Oh, okay. Well, they prefer if I got to take the meat away from you.
Right.
They don't want to see that.
Yeah. I got to see this. I want to see
Yes.
this.
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
I understand the pre-boarding, is a big thing right now. Lots of people buying the pre-boarding and not getting pre-boarded.
Oh, yes.
It'll
And
be
people
like-
freak. I've seen people just act like animals.
Yeah, because they
Yeah.
paid this premium and they're getting boarded like seventh. You
Yeah.
know, because it's like, no, that's pre-boarded. First, you get, all right, all women and children, all service people,
Yeah, disabled people.
disabled
Yeah.
people, anybody wearing a blue shirt. It's Blue Shirt Day.
What kind of wheelchair get to go on before I do?
Yeah. I paid.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you there in the briefcase. You can come on.
Never understood that. The plane leaves with everybody at the same time. And the thing I hate being on a plane, just sitting there. Like, I don't like being on a plane in general. And if I am on a plane, I want it to be in the sky, flying.
Yeah.
I don't want to be pre-boarding the first one there so I can sit for 45 minutes until they finally close the doors and
But
then
then
take
being
off.
like the last to board, you're like getting
Yeah, I
like
don't
down,
do
everybody's
last either.
tripping you,
Yeah.
like messing with you on the way, and then it's like, oh my gosh, how am I even gonna get in that seat?
It's
I
a
just gotta
lot-
jump into it. Like,
It's
you
a
know.
lot like high school, like being late for a class or something. You have
Yeah.
to walk through
Yeah,
the
exactly.
classroom. Everybody's looking at
Yeah.
you like, ooh.
If you pre-board, at least you can get in, you can get your stuff up in the overhead, you could sit down and get your like defenses ready.
Yeah,
And
true.
then, as the kids come through with poking you and going crazy, kicking
Yeah.
your chair and all that.
Yeah.
Yeesh. Well, there you go. Hey, we talked all the way up to the birthday club. We did it. Let's do that. It's I got to move this stuff out of the way. Jennifer, why did you leave this here?
That was your fault, not mine.
That was my fault. All right, it's the birthday club. It's brought to you by Dr. Frank Teed.
You don't have to leave the area to get great eye care. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery performs no-stitch cataract surgery on an outpatient basis. Dr. Teed and his staff offer great follow-up service right here. Schedule an appointment in Kdqn today at 642-2525 or 1-800-264-EYES. That's 1-800-264-3937. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery.
Birthday to you. That's right. It's time for the birthday club. It's brought to you by Dr. Frank Teed. 642-2190. Get those birthdays and anniversaries in.
Did you guys leave your boots out last night for St. Nick?
Ooh, I did not.
Yeah,
I forgot to.
today.
Yeah.
He's just a day late.
Yeah. Oh,
The
yeah.
time change and everything.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to the Clinton Monument, or Washington Monument, sorry.
Happy birthday.
Yes. So look, yesterday, I don't know if you guys talked about it, but yesterday was back in 1945, aircraft squadron disappears in the Bermuda Triangle. It was those 5 U.S. Navy Avenger torpedo bombers, the famous Flight 19. All 5 of them disappeared right there in the triangle. Same, other ships have disappeared there.
Mm-hmm.
There
That's
you go.
so crazy.
I know, it is.
Yeah.
Crazy story.
And Greg said that we avert the Bermuda Triangle now, right? Like we don't fly over it anymore.
I know cruise ships don't go through there.
Mhm.
People just get real antsy about it.
Yeah, I would for sure.
Anything in that birthday club folder over there?
No, there was nothing.
It's a Boogie with the Hoodie's birthday. Not sure what that is. Hey, thank you. Big happy birthday going out to Pedro Salazar of Kdqn. That's from your wife and kids. Pedro turns 26 today. Happy birthday, Pedro Salazar.
Great guy there.
Who else on the celebrity birthdays?
The New York governor whose name shall not be mentioned anymore.
I don't understand this. This right here, like this block of TikTok stars, is just making me angry. Judd Apatow is 55.
It's definitely a lot of non-binary. I think it's non-binary day in famous birthday history.
Yeah. It's Randy Rhodes' birthday.
Rip.
Indeed.
Johnny Manziel. Is that how you say his name? I remember when he broke through as a college football star.
All right. Oh, he's 22nd overall in the 2014 NFL draft by the Cleveland Browns.
Boo.
I hate
you're a
the
Bengals
Browns.
fan, huh?
What's that?
You're a Bengals fan?
Oh, no.
I'm just not a Browns fan because they were the worst rated in NFL Blitz 2001, the video game.
Oh, yeah.
And so we always just play. We were like the Patriots. We would choose the Patriots or
And
the
just
Cowboys
smash the
and just
Browns.
smash
Oh,
the
yeah.
Browns
Yeah.
over and over again.
Their jerseys were so ugly.
Yeah. It was the Browns.
Yeah.
Big happy birthday going out to Crystal Melton. She's a third grade teacher at Kdqn High Schools. Sorry, not high schools. Third grade. It says it right there. We love you from Lori and Jim. Happy birthday, Crystal Melton.
Only you were high school age and still in third grade.
Yes. It was a flashback to my days. What do they teach you in third grade?
Heck, I have a friend who has a third grader. Essays.
Oh.
Yeah, literally their third grader is like learning how to do intros, bodies, and conclusions.
Oh, that's cool.
Paragraphs and
Yeah, start them young.
essays. How many essays is anyone going to write in their life?
I guess learning how to set it up. I think that's good.
Wait, I guess you go to college. There's a lot of essays.
There
Never
are,
mind.
yeah.
Learn early. Yeah. Just don't forget. Be like one of those things like the last math I had to take in high school was in 10th grade, and then I had to take it in college. I had forgotten anything but basic addition and subtraction. I had forgotten by the time I went to college. I had to take like the most remedial classes.
Yeah.
The 2 + 2 is 4, Patrick.
I feel dumb. I feel like I can't remember anything before 5th grade.
Remember the balance bar? Learning your colors?
No.
I remember like
alphabet?
bits
No.
and pieces. I remember learning cursive in 3rd grade. That's the only thing I remember from 3rd grade.
I don't even remember who my teacher was or what I was doing.
I was not taught cursive.
No?
No, they skipped all that. I don't know if did you get taught cursive?
They spent like 2 days on it.
Yeah, they call it handwriting up there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm already writing with my hand.
Which I have told people that, and they're like, how could they not teach you cursive? I don't know. Teaching like math and geography and like history.
People
and
are really
science and
upset
stuff.
about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I mean, I guess it's because if you write in cursive, now you're like trying to give some notes to a kid who doesn't know it. I mean, it's like another language. I mean, Benita up here is very beautiful cursive. I've seen. It's unreadable to me, and it might as well be another language.
Yeah.
And other places I've worked at, I've had to politely ask, like, please just print it.
Yeah.
You know, just regular font.
Yeah.
You know,
You ever
no cursive.
Have somebody do their name all crazy in cursive, and they're like, "Wait, you can't read? Like, you read the name? I don't know, Plunky Willis Grang?
Yeah, Plunky for sure.
Plunky Willis Grang. I've seen him before.
Yeah.
I remember in 2nd grade, there was this kid named Matthew who would intentionally soil himself. And that was
all you remember.
That's
then.
what I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, I remember having to sit by him a couple times. Like, you pair with him. I was like, I get the soiled kid. I remember that. Do you remember that?
I don't. Not him. No.
You don't remember him?
Oh.
Yeah.
How would
I do-
you? Oh,
I was gonna say, I do remember, like I was like in about that age when they had McGruff the crime dog.
Yeah.
All right, that was a big
Yeah.
part. And then also using rap to teach subjects at school.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You know, rap was very cool. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna. I've done it a million times.
Well, we
but-
got to get you some new lyrics.
Yeah, I
We
know.
have to
Well, all I
rewrite
know
it.
how to do is multiply by 3.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the only one. Yeah, I
And then
remember.
you'll multiply with me. Is that it?
No.
I.
Stick with me, and you will see how to multiply by 3.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, boo. Learning isn't fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they sure desperately tried.
Yeah,
all
they
right.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they moved on to like, whatever Blink 182 or no, some sort of pop with me. The rap was out.
Yeah,
at that
boy
point.
bands.
It
at
was
that
like
point.
boy bands.
Yeah.
We had like this, the local boy band come in and doing backflips and teaching us math.
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah. Yep.
Yikes.
Yep.
Well,
What
the
you
birthday
got?
club, huh?
Oh, yeah, I guess. I was going to
them
ask
never
how
pick
you
up.
rate your math skills now.
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely. I'm really quick with numbers.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I figured so. You?
Had a lot of
Prove
practice.
this. I would like to prove this.
Yeah?
I would like.
Sure.
Yeah. Can you come up with a math question, Jennifer?
Yeah. What's, I don't know.
What's 286 divided by 18?
Oh, nothing like
Those
that. I
are
want to do
not
long.
good.
I mean, that's say long division off in my head. Okay,
All right,
no,
16
and I'm not going
times-
to write it out here.
Okay.
Yeah.
16 times 42.
Okay, maybe I'm not that good.
Yeah,
all
I'd say
right?
you're a 5 out of 10, probably.
I'm good with adding and subtracting. All right.
Can I be lower than 1? I literally, I'll look at something and be like, that's 2 of those. There's 3 of them.
Yeah.
I'm the worst.
Me too. I'm so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I can do like I can like multiply and add to fractions and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, do that because little woodworking, carpentry type stuff's one of my hobbies, and that's one thing you better know how to do is mess around with some fractions.
Yeah, I suppose.
Little things like that, practical math.
Sure.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
agree.
I
I
went-
agree with that.
Excuse me. I went to a job interview a few years ago, and I didn't know there was a pop quiz at the end of it, and part of it was a math test.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
failed it horribly. It was embarrassing. I don't know how to do fractions. I need a piece of paper if I'm going to be multiplying
Yeah.
like 2-digit numbers.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I'm terrible at it.
Man.
Hey, yeah, I think you got 2-digit number times. If it's anything more than 10 times 10,
Yeah.
I think a piece of paper is just fine.
Yeah,
and then I can show
exactly.
my work afterwards.
Mhm.
That was always that.
You know-
I always stunk at it.
Once I had to take a personality test for a job.
Personality
and
test.
yeah,
Yep.
and it was at a chiropractor's office, and after I took the personality test, the chiropractor who owned the business came in and tried to guess my personality based off my answers. He's like, so you're this, this, and this. You lack a little confidence, this, and that. And I'm like,
Pins you, huh?
I feel like I'm at the psychiatrist's office or something.
It's like I just
don't
want to be a
this
fry
job.
cook at Wendy's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A job I applied for, I had to take a personality test. It was like 300 questions.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of questions,
Mhm.
and this was a very specific job, and I started to see the patterns in the questioning towards that job. So I started like not truthfully answering them. There was
Yeah.
questions like, would you rather be at home with your family, not do anything, or would you rather be like out and about and going to the club or the bar, this all stuff like that, just where you think, oh, what does that have to do with this job? Well, it did, and I would answer it certain ways to like gear me towards that what I thought were the right answers.
Right.
Yeah.
And at the end of it, they said you did extremely well. The personality fits, but it says here that you do not trust people that are in this line of work. The line of work that you're about to get into, you have no confidence in, and you don't trust these type of people.
Hey,
I'm
isn't
like,
that the
what? You pinned me.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
100% true. I don't trust them, but I tried to lie through the whole thing to make it seem like I did, and it still
Right.
caught me.
Yeah. Congratulations. You're perfect for the job.
Yeah.
I've only ever taken the ones that no personality test. It's just the online. It's like, okay, scenarios. Like
Yeah.
if you see another employee employee stealing. What do you do? And it's either like rat them out or steal with them. Like, well, there's no in between.
Yeah.
I can't just like take the guy to the side and be like, hey, listen, I don't want you to lose your job. No, they don't want any of that. It was all corporate. Rat him out.
Yeah.
That's how you get to the next level.
Yeah.
And J.C. Penney just rat everybody out.
I wonder how many
Right.
people though are still like, I'll join them.
Yeah.
Do I have the job though? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Do you enjoy drinking and doing drugs at work? Yes, no. Like, no. Sometimes maybe. No, I'm kidding.
I don't know. It's some of those definitely gone through some hoops just through the job interview process. Like I've been to something like a firing squad. I mean, where it's like 10 people all asking me questions, and I'm just like, this is, and then this is one place. That's what they did to me. Is it was literally like 10 people. Then like I went and applied for several jobs there, and it was like that every time. And then like a couple of years ago, they announced they weren't going to do that anymore because too many of their applicants, good applicants that they would have,
withdrew.
Which just couldn't stand up to. It's just a little weird when you're you're not expecting that, and then you get in there and you got 10 people just all firing questions at you.
Like, dude, I don't want to be a cashier that bad. Like,
Yeah.
I just.
And asking a lot of like what if scenarios, and at one of them I asked, I was like, what if none of this ever happens? Are any of these, like, because I knew I wasn't going to get the job, so I was like, I'm firing back at this point. I was like, has any of these situations ever come up whatsoever, even in your wildest imaginations in this workplace? And they're like, no, but this will at least lead us to believe, allow us to see how you might think about something in the future. And no, this is a total artificial environment. I'm sitting here. There's 10 of y'all. Obviously, I am not being who I really am right now. I mean, it was ridiculous.
Job interview is like a date, first date. You're just not you. Just don't be you at all.
Yeah.
Everything that,
Let them figure it out later.
Yeah. Everything she says, you just, oh, yeah, I agree with that. It's like you're just this. You're every man.
And also nobody at the same time.
And nobody at the same time. And same with, what are your goals and aspirations in 5 years? And like in my mind, I'm like just alone with my cats in a dark house.
Well, to be in a successful job environment with a potential for opportunity.
Yes,
all these things.
That's
like, no,
what I would say.
I just want a job where I don't have to do nothing.
Yeah.
I wonder if they hate getting like job speak at them, that whatever career speak, because that's all the applications are. Like, do you perform well in a, high intensive environment with other, it's like no.
Yeah, but yes.
Yeah, but yes, exactly. All right. Well, let's take the briefest of breaks before we get up to 7 o'clock news. All right, we are back with the Brew Crew, and y'all heard that Holiday Hog sounder. Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning. Who do we have on the phone with us?
Deborah House.
Deborah House. Awesome. Let me write that down. I've just got I got a sheet with tons of names on them right now. Okay.
Deborah House, a winner is what I'm going to say.
I definitely am feeling this one. Here are your hogs for today. Twisted Tines Outfitters, Red River Oil, or Gentry Chevrolet?
Twisted Tines.
Twisted Tines. Let's see if you're right.
And in this race, we have Twisted Tines Outfitters, Gentry Chevrolet, and Red River Oil. And the officials are ready to start the race.
On your hocks. Get set.
And they're off. Gentry Chevrolet takes an early lead, confident in the fact he never charges over sticker price. Red River Oil and Twisted Tines are right behind, neck and neck. Twisted Tines looks nice and fueled up on the great feed they have on offer. Red River Oil stops on the track to help a customer purchase some kerosene and propane. I hear they sell it on site now. Twisted Tines takes the last corner quick and takes the lead. He flies past the finish line. That's one quick piggy.
Deborah House. Oh my gosh. Wow, okay. Big winner on the day. Deborah House, you just won yourself a holiday ham. Compliments of Locksburg Grocery.
Thank you so much.
Boom. Just like that. Thank you. Yeah. All right. I like that. Oh, I didn't turn your mic on there, Patrick. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right. Congratulations, Deborah. Like I told you.
Like
a winner.
Yeah, a winner. All right, let me write that down in the winners column. Our winners column way more stacked than our losers column. What's up with that?
We got a lot of hands.
Lucky. Yeah, we got a lot of hands.
We need
to give
winners.
away.
More winners.
We need more winners. Oh Lord. Let me do a little bit of. Listen,
Sure. Well, I was going back looking at some dumb interview questions.
Yeah.
And this is one I have been asked before in an interview. If we couldn't pay you, would you stay here?
What?
Yes, I have been asked that in an interview before, and I said, absolutely not.
Yeah.
And all I could imagine is anybody who said absolutely yes. Wouldn't you want to question their honesty and integrity a little bit at that point?
Oh, I'll steal. That's no worries.
Yeah, I'll make it up. I'll just take the copper wire out of the walls if I have to. And I'm getting something.
No worries, man. You don't have to pay me a dime. Yeah. The craziest jobs I've ever had are the ones that I definitely was not interviewed for.
Yeah.
It's just like you walk in like, I like the cut of your jib. And they just take you in right then and there.
Absolutely.
Telemarketing.
Yeah, telemarketing. That's a good. And they'll interview process. And as soon as you quit, you could like not show up for 3 days and then show up and then quit or something. And they'll be like, all right, disinfect your headset. You can come back anytime.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how bad you are.
That's what, like, personally, if you can talk to a manager or something, you never know. Like, you might even have a manager just like, all right, so what can you bring to the company? Me. You're an employee. How about that? Yeah. Hey, I like it.
Yeah.
I like your style.
Look at me. Greatness.
Yeah.
That's what I bring to this company. I've always done that. I've always, when I'm looking for a job, I go and I bust through. And here's the thing, kids and people listening out there. The person that is the gatekeeper to you seeing the manager does not want you to see the maid. They don't want people hired.
Oh, yeah.
That you could take their job. So muscle past them. Like, don't ever sheepishly go up and be like, hey, can I see the manager? And they're like, what is this regarding? Or like, no, he's not, or this and that. Be persistent and say, I'll just hang around. Wait for him. Yeah. Do you mind, letting them know? And then it's like, let them know, and you come out, and then like the nicest guy comes out, or woman, it's like there's always a gatekeeper to the manager.
Yeah.
You just gotta, as they're closing the door, just put your foot in it. Be like, wait, if you wouldn't mind.
Definitely don't get defeated by like lower middle management.
Exactly.
They've defeated themselves.
Yes, exactly. So there you go. That's my hot tip for the day.
Yeah.
I think it's time. Pro tip. We got to get into the news. We'll be right back.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana.
Your local news leader is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana. Local news this hour is presented by Horatio State Bank. As a full-service bank, we'd love for you to join our family and let us help you meet your financial needs. And by Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Kdqn and Idabel, your Kubota dealer.
For KDQN News, I'm Patrick Massey reporting. In our first story of the news hour, felony charges have been formally filed against 2 Southwest Arkansas residents suspected of improperly disposing of a newborn child that did not survive birth. According to court records, 20-year-old Matthew Hallmark of Locksburg has been charged with an abuse of a corpse following the death of his baby son in November. The mother, who authorities say is a 17-year-old juvenile, was also charged with a similar offense. She will reportedly be charged as an adult, but until then, authorities are declining to release her name. Both Hallmark and the mother were formally charged with abuse of a corpse in the Sevier County Circuit Court last week. In Arkansas, the offense is a felony and can carry a sentence of up to 10 years in prison. According to the Sevier County Sheriff's Office, deputies initially received a report on November 7th regarding a baby being born at a home in Locksburg. After further investigation, authorities discovered the baby boy did not live and was disposed of. Deputies and investigators with the Sevier County Sheriff's Office located the baby in a nearby dumpster. An autopsy by the Arkansas State Crime Lab on the baby boy is currently pending. And then some big news regarding energy in Southwest Arkansas. Keisha Wolf has been promoted to president and CEO of Southwest Arkansas Electric Cooperative of Texarkana. Wolf will be the first woman to serve as president and CEO of the cooperative, but also the first woman president and CEO to represent a cooperative on the statewide boards of the Generation and Transmission Cooperative, Arkansas Electric Cooperative Corporation. In a press release, Wolf said she is honored to be selected as the cooperative's new president and looks forward to serving its members and employees. Wolf joined Southwest Arkansas Electric Cooperative in 2009 as an accountant. She was then promoted to controller and has served as the vice president of finance and accounting, member services, and personnel since 2014. Before joining the cooperative, she worked as an accountant for 4 years. Wolf is a member of several organizations, including the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Association of Certified Fraud Examiners. Wolf earned her bachelor's and master's degrees in business administration with honors from Texas and A&M University at Texarkana. Wolf also earned her associate degree in electric power and technology from Bismarck State College in North Dakota. She is a graduate of the Robert I. Cabot Management Internship Program, a CPA, and a certified key account executive. She also graduated from the Leadership Texarkana program in 2019. We'll be back with more news following this break and these messages from our sponsors.
You could try getting a loan out of town.
Someone will be with you. Don't know when. Don't hold your breath, but keep waiting. You don't have anything better to do.
Or just come to us, where we make quick decisions locally. Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
Get a great deal on select Kubota construction equipment featuring durable Kubota engines, more comfort, more productivity, more get it done right. Right now, write it off a lot and write it off your taxes for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 36 months, now through December 31st, subject to credit approval. Consult your tax advisor. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full details.
Visit Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Idabel, Oklahoma or Kdqn, Arkansas today.
And we're back with Kdqn News. Guess what, guys? We do have results from the 2022 Christmas Parade in Kdqn, hosted by the Sevier County Chamber of Commerce. Chamber officials did get me the results of those winners last night. So let's start off here in the commercial category. First place went to Tortas Chomis. Second place was a tie between the Sevier County Housing Authority and Mendez Heating and Cooling. Third place, Empowered Nails. Religious category, first place went to New Life Church, second to Memorial Missionary Church, and third to Williamson Church. That must have been very difficult because all three of those were excellent floats. In the non-religious category, of course, Go and Showin' 4-H Club took first place. I think that's tradition by now, I believe. Second place, Costtot Fire Department. Our own Ashley Johnson Ortega was a critical component of that. If she was on the back of the sleigh there, if you saw that,
she was Cinderfella.
Cinderfella, yeah, she was the move over Mariah Carey. There's a new Queen of Christmas.
There you go.
Third place was Kdqn Cheerleaders. And then in the walking, dancing, marching group, first place was the Backroads Cloggers. Second place, Kdqn Marching Band. Third place, the Arkansas National Guard. And in antique cars and trucks, not a big surprise here. First place went to Wayne and Judy Smith. Second place to Rocking M Farms. Third place to Jeremy and Danielle Mashad. And then for ATVs, UTVs, and motorcycles, first place, Full Circle Farm. Second place, Grandma's. Third place, Brothers Keepers. And finally, in the horses category, first place went to Soggy Bottom Girls. Second to Lily Stivers. We also have some results from the first ever Tamale Cook-Off, hosted by the Sevier County Chamber of Commerce at the Christmas Parade. First place, winning $200, was Karina Cantu. Second place was Leticia Munoz with $100. Third place was a three-way tie between Angeles Vargas, Peter Torres, and Pete Colon. Now, People's Choice, which was a $125 prize, went to Leticia Munoz. So, yeah, she did pretty well.
Do you know which
with
one?
that. I do. Karina Cantu. If you participated in People's Choice, or like me, were one of the several judges, she was number 5. Which is
Yeah, that was your favorite.
Number 2 was my second place, and that got second place.
Hey,
with
look at
Leticia
that.
Munoz. She also got the People's Choice.
Very nice.
So very, very cool. Now, do want to give a reminder that the 2022 KCS Holiday Express is making a stop into Ashdown this afternoon to allow families an opportunity to board and tour the festive 6-car Christmas theme train. First time it's coming to the area since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. Holiday Express will stop at Main Street, US Highway 71 in Ashdown, 4 o'clock today. Train's going to make its last stop in the region tomorrow in Mena, also at 4 p.m. As in previous years, the KCS Holiday Express project is going to continue its tradition of charitable giving to the Salvation Army, and over the last more than 2 decades, the charitable component of the KCS Holiday Express project has raised over $2.6 million. And we do want to stress that the KCS Holiday Express is free to the public at all of its stops. One more Christmas themed story for you. Just another plug for Historic Washington State Park and its 36th annual Christmas and Candlelight Historic event this weekend. Park staff really working hard to add decor, line the streets with candles, help set the mood for historic Christmas experience at the park. The homes of Historic Washington are going to be adorned with all kinds of period decorations. Thousands of luminaries are also going to be lit during the evening hours. The Christmas and Candlelight event will be held Friday and Saturday from 1 to 8 both evenings. Music's going to be played. There's going to be a Christmas buffet from 11 to 8 at Williams Tavern Restaurants. Very, very good. Carriage rides are going to be available, and the gift shop is also open. Cost is just $10 per adult, $6 for kids 6 to 12. All the ones younger than that get in for free. Just, again, shout out to Historic Washington State Park for sponsoring this event, as well as the Pioneer Washington Restoration Foundation, and, of course, the townspeople of Washington. Historic Washington State Park, just an hour from Kdqn and 19 miles from Nashville on Highway 278. That's it for this edition of our news. Check out 12 p.m. and 4 p.m. broadcasts for more local news, sports, and events. You can also check out kdqn.net and our Facebook page. This is KDQN News.
Local news this hour has been presented by Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Kdqn and Idabel, your Kubota dealer, and by Horatio State Bank. As a full-service bank, we'd love for you to join our family and let us help you meet your financial needs. For local news when you want it, 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
The staff at Mena Regional Health System would like to express sincere gratitude to our community for entrusting us to provide for your health care needs. We are grateful for the tremendous privilege to offer exceptional and compassionate care to our patients and look forward to a new year of touching the lives of our family, friends, and neighbors. May the season of love and sharing bring you happiness as you celebrate the holidays. From our family at Mena Regional Health System to yours, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Rawls Furniture in Kdqn is having a huge store-wide holiday savings sale. From the week of Thanksgiving through Christmas, shop their entire inventory at sale price. That's right, their entire inventory. Shop local this holiday season and treat yourself to that new sofa or king-size bed you've been wanting. Rawls Furniture also has an extra special deal on Lazy Boy products. 20% off your first Lazy Boy and 40% off the second. The more you shop, the more you save. Now that's a good hometown deal right here at Rawls Furniture in Kdqn. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and Saturdays from 9 to 5.
Since 1974, Baker's Towing and Recovery has been there when you need them. Baker's knows things happen. Tires go flat, engines break down, radiator hoses bust, and sometimes vehicles just break down for no apparent reason at all. Isn't it good to know that no matter what the situation, Baker's Towing and Recovery is just a phone call away and ready to help when you need it most? With locations in Kdqn, Ashdown, and Texarkana. If you're in need of roadside assistance 24/7, call Baker's Towing and Recovery at 870-584-3676.
Pilgrim's Pride Kdqn Processing Plant has immediate openings for maintenance, both shifts, production workers, all shifts, part-time and temporary employment positions available. Between now and December 23rd, all new hires will receive a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Applications are available online at jobbite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street in Kdqn, open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrim's is an affirmative action equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
As a farmer, your work is built on a promise to the land. As Farm Bureau insurance agents, our work is built on a promise to you. We call it Ag Promise, a competitively priced policy that protects everything farmers rely on. You're gonna love it. We promise.
In Sevier County, call Farm Bureau Insurance at 584-3911 and ask Alan Stark, Lee Hammond, Stacy James, or Michael Collins about protecting your agribusiness.
Sonic has something delicious for you. Hey, announcer guy, that's your cue.
With a Sonic 2 for $5 menu, mix and match a grilled cheeseburger, Fritos chili cheese wrap, or a small jumbo popcorn chicken. Any two for just $5.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely craving that previously mentioned thing. The Sonic 2 for $5 menu. Sonic.
Exclusions apply. Limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins. Fritos is a trademark of Frito-Lay North America Incorporated. Copyright 2022.
Whatever's beautiful, whatever's meaningful, whatever brings you happiness. Everyone at Smiles of Arkansas wishes that it be yours this Christmas season and throughout the new year, too. Smiles is committed to providing quality dental care and oral health education to children and adults. Patient trust, comfort, and satisfaction are among their top priorities. Merry Christmas from Smiles of Arkansas Dental Center, located in Suite B of the Cultural Awareness Center in downtown DeQueen. Call 642-7645.
Harris Drugs sends you the Christmas wish that the angels at Bethlehem proclaimed. Peace on earth. All mankind yearns for universal peace, and it comes nearer at Christmas time. Harris Drug hopes this greeting will become reality and peace abide in your heart. They especially want to wish you a merry and blessed Christmas. Harris Drug and Gifts in downtown DeQueen.
Local farmers support our community, which is why Farm Bureau Insurance supports farmers with Ag Promise, a truly comprehensive policy that protects everything farmers rely on. It's affordable and backed by fast, friendly service. We promise.
In Little River County, call Farm Bureau Insurance at 898-3741 and ask Ray Tipton, Daryl Coker, or Robbie Chafin about protecting your agribusiness.
So here is something awesome to help make life a little easier. Select Farmers Bank and Trust locations now feature interactive teller machines. Whoa, you say. That sounds cool, but what is it? You got a live teller processing your transactions with the same great service you're accustomed to, just from the other side of a screen, from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturdays. Not only that, but our interactive teller machines provide ATM services 24 hours a day. How's that for speedy service and convenience? You can find a Farmers Bank and Trust location near you by visiting myfarmers.bank.
The new Lotto game from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is creating new traditions for our players, like Mike from Bentonville.
33? Okay, got it. 34. Nope. What about 35? Okay, that's all 6 numbers. Who's a good boy?
Your numbers, your game. Play Lotto every Wednesday and Saturday for your chance to match 6 and get rich. Only $2 per play. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Oh, look at this. You give me a couple giveaways. I was like, when we got Facebook Live, I'm like, I want a clean console.
Mm-hmm.
And look at this.
It's
an
a
absolute disaster mayhem.
Yeah.
It was a long day yesterday. And I have big plans today.
What are your plans?
My plans?
You're scooting out a little. You're getting your work done as quick as possible.
Yes.
And then?
Well, I need to get some baby time in because
Yes.
I didn't even really see him yesterday. From like the time, and I'm not complaining. I mean, everybody out there works, the hard job, the long hours and stuff. I, immediately after work, I do have a kind of a new gig as well over at the Nashville radio station. We appreciate them. And kind of just doing some of the more ops side of things, operations.
Stuff you're really good at.
Stuff I'm pretty good at. So was over there and, learning a lot. Took me a long time. Ran into a few issues that I'm needing to solve. And then raced back up here to set up for the Lions Club auction. That was a bit of a rough start. I'm not lying for the Lions Club auction. But didn't seem like everybody was ready, and I hard time. So I think there was maybe a minute of dead air. That's my fault. I'm gonna take ownership for that. But I was a little preoccupied at the time trying to. What's happening? Yeah, but then eventually it went on without a hitch, and then went and dismantled after and whatnot. So I didn't get home till about 8:30 before I could see the kiddo for a minute before we put him down to bed. So today's kiddo day for me, and also moving out. I believe I'm going to move out the studio room.
All right, so you're going to work on that.
I'm going to work on that and set up the Christmas tree because I've been like, please just give me a day.
Yeah.
And then it's like, can you give me another day? And today is the day I need to set up the Christmas tree.
I think you should go get some coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think you should make just a whole pot, 10 cups.
Throw it all down the neck.
Do it. It'll make you feel really good.
Sure. Yeah.
I think so,
Not
anyway.
jittery and crazy.
Nah. Just stop around noon or something.
Yeah. But it's gonna be a good day. I have the feeling. I got a feeling.
Woo, woo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. I hate Black Eyed Peas.
No.
I love the old
You
stuff.
used to, yeah.
But Black Eyed Peas, biggest fall off in history. And then their last album was really good, and they were like, "Look, we're back," and I was like, "You're gonna have to make 3 of those to make up for the atrociousness that you've done to music."
Right. Is it Fergie's not in it?
Yeah,
anymore,
they booted out Fergie and went back to the old hip hop style, and
Right.
I liked it. It was a great album, but again, that does not make up for 10 years of trash music.
I feel you.
You feel it?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no. I was going to say, one of my favorite bands, they lost a member for a good 10 years or so, and he's actually back.
Really?
Yeah. It's Alexis on Fire.
Oh.
Yes.
What, they lose Dallas?
They did.
What's Alexis on Fire without Dallas?
Exactly. Nothing.
That makes
Sorry.
no sense.
Yeah. But now he's back, and it's awesome.
Yeah. I was telling Patrick and a friend of ours over the campfire over the weekend, and we were talking about classic rock and how some things just slide and fall into place. And I'm a big Pink Floyd fan, and when they were early, I can't stand that music. It's like this horrible experimental noise music.
Yeah.
And the leader of the band ended up going insane from drugs, and they were now leaderless. So one member was like, you know what, I'll take the reins of it. Let's see if we can kind of regroup this band, recuperate, and see if we can come back out on the scene. And they released Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool if you ask me.
Quite the historical comeback right there.
Yeah, for sure. That is a comeback.
Well, I heard you. Sorry, I was trying to do a little programming back there, and it was taking a minute. But I did overhear you say, "No baby time" yesterday. Hey, it's funny how that'll work on you. Like, there's been a couple of days now where I did not see Mariah Saturday. I get I'm at work. She's when she's still asleep. Been a few times where I've just got home late and she's in bed already. Man, it hurts.
I feel like a bad dad.
Yeah, you feel really bad. Like, still baby gonna remember me?
Yeah, I'm just sitting there going, the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man in the moon. When's daddy coming home? I don't know when, but we'll be together then.
Sad.
Yeah. Now I want to tell a story of an interrogation video I saw, and one of your news stories is making me remember it.
Okay.
Now, the act, I don't know if I should even talk about this. The act is...
When you say that, I'm always like, nah,
let's not.
Yeah.
Now, the act, what I'm about to describe, is horrible. It's one of the worst things I could ever imagine. But it's actually a really feel-good story by the end of it. Do you guys want to hear it?
Yeah.
Or should I tell you first off the air and see if it's even airworthy? Or are the people out there now clamoring to listen to it?
I say just go for it.
All right. Well, I watched an interrogation video. Now, this is I'll give you guys a warning. Like, if you don't want your kids to hear something pretty foul or something, like just a bad situation, I'll give you 10 seconds.
Yeah. Your kids should be in school anyway.
They should be in school. All right. Well, I watched an interrogation video of a woman who wanted to discard her child. Is that... I can, that's
abandon
the child. So She had the child in her bathroom, and she immediately put the child into a sack, and then put that sack into another sack and tied both off, and then drove to a JCPenney, threw the sack into the dumpster in January. In a pretty cold, now it wasn't like way north or something, but it was cold. It's January.
Yeah.
She does it at about 2 p.m. 6 hours go by. Some dumpster divers go in and they hear the child.
There's footage of this, right?
There's footage of this. Pull the sack out, go into the sack, call the police. They send the ambulance as quick as they get the kid, put him on, like, I think he needed like 2 days of life support.
Wow. Babies are amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And lived.
Shout out to all the babies out there.
Shout out to all the babies out there. Incredible. And I'm watching, and the way this interrogation video is set up was very well done. I was like near crying, like watching this. Is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. And it's an interrogation of her. She's trying to lie through the whole thing, and she gets caught, but whatever, you know.
I was never pregnant. No, I don't know what you're doing.
Was trying that, or I only found out the day of that it happened, or whatever. That's besides the point.
Right.
Kid survived, living a happy, healthy life right now as we speak. So in the middle, I have no science to back this up. What I think happened was, babies are kind of used to like kind of an enclosed, and maybe there was enough air to get in, maybe just enough, and then the baby's breathing kept it warm in the thing.
Yep.
I don't know how that, because it was cold.
And it's a newborn,
and it's a brand newborn, but killing life.
Goodness.
It needed like a day or two of just being on a machine of some kind.
Right.
Surely she was charged with like attempted homicide.
Oh yeah.
At that point. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yep. She was.
My goodness. And that's why, I know it probably rubs some people the wrong way, or maybe and I think that's just because maybe they don't fully understand the world we live in nowadays. Is these safe haven baby boxes? We've got one at the new Sevier County Medical Center. As soon as it goes online, from the day it goes online, that baby box is going to be active. Howard Memorial over in Howard County, they recently installed one like this year. And I can't back this up with facts right now, but I have heard through the grapevine that at least one baby has been saved already. That for whatever reason, mother made a terrible decision to abandon the baby, and as opposed to doing something like what this lady did, she brought the baby to the baby box, and this thing's great. I mean, you open it up, you can put the baby. It's incubated. It's a warm, safe spot. You can close it up. You can't open it again, not until the lock mechanism is released by hospital.
I never heard of
officials.
this until like last week when we were interviewing Sevier County Medical Center people.
Yeah, and then the baby's immediately provided, taken to like intensive care unit, or an ER and looked after. It was actually Jim Smith, a former police chief of Kdqn, who came up with this idea, and I'm gonna tell you this because he told me this on the record, and this is what he's told other people. Some of his first cases as police chief involved, like one of them was dealing with an abandoned baby. That did not make it.
Right.
And he said that's something he saw numerous times in his career, is where mothers just for whatever reason abandon the child, and he said he's had to deal with a lot of deceased babies.
Right.
And his hope was that we could get this baby box in the county, and maybe other law enforcement officers would not have to deal with that, because he said you want to have something mess you up for the rest of your life as you see something like that.
Absolutely.
So he says actually he said the tradition of the baby box goes back hundreds of years. He said at some monasteries or like a nunnery, they would have like a sliding thing where like a mother could just anonymously place their baby in there, and then the child will be raised in the monastery or the nunnery.
Because unfortunately the crime happens.
Yes.
So providing even just an anonymous way to do that, is good.
Yeah,
and
get rid of the victim, or like make the victim's situation a lot less dangerous.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I was watching this just the other day, like it would affect me. I would say it was terrible even if I wasn't a father and whatnot. But there's something about you have a baby of your own where it just it lights a lot more passion in that area. And I was just
absolutely.
Oh my gosh, we got through it.
Yes,
but I wanted to talk about it because it's actually at the end of the day, a feel good story.
Exactly.
Yeah, kid's doing great.
Yes.
So, and this was a couple years ago. So, yeah. And there's these interrogation videos. I know we've talked a lot about them, but they really are incredible. There's one that I watched that was the most horrible man. The most horrible man. They caught him using a guy who runs a storage unit recognized a missing person on the news, an older lady who was missing, uncharacteristically missing. And he was like, I know her. She rents a storage unit. So he went and just checked his cameras.
Yeah.
And it shows her at the storage unit, and she comes out and she goes to her van. And while she's busy, like, in her van, this guy just walks into her storage unit, like kind of slinks into it. And then she goes back in and does not come out.
Oh,
and then he comes out, steals her van, comes back later, wheels out a trash can out of there, and then puts it in his storage unit.
Right.
And they picked this guy up on unrelated charges that day. That they had like the evidence to like come in. So they bring him into the interrogation. He thinks he's going to get interrogated for the, I don't know, it was like a robbery or something he did. And now he's getting interrogated for murder.
Oh,
and
my goodness.
He was the dumbest guy you'll ever, like, it was the stupidest criminal. You know, if you're even interested in that type of stuff at all, these interrogation YouTube channels, they're incredible. The commentators or whatever really good. They'll pause the video and show, like, you know, certain signs and lies and you know, body language exhibiting type things. And man,
I've been watching those for years.
Yeah.
I love any kind of true crime stuff.
I'm not even a big fan of true crime. What gets me is watching detectives what their process for working through somebody's lies.
Right.
That's crazy to
It
me.
is,
Yeah.
You know, there's a new series on Netflix called I Am a Stalker, and that might be one of my favorite documentaries yet.
Yeah.
They're interviewing people who have been charged with stalking, and they'll interview the stalker and the survivor, and you get to hear how those stories don't match up. You know, like some of the guys will be like, I'm not a stalker. I don't even know what a stalker is. And then you hear the charges and you hear what the survivors say.
Yeah.
And then you realize how insane these people actually are.
So what are they planning on doing something terrible to them, or are they just like
They usually did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're being interviewed from prison. Yeah. Yeah.
That's horrible.
It's crazy. It's a good one though. Nobody was unalived.
Right.
Yeah. I'm trying to be PC over here.
Sure.
Not PC, considerate, I guess.
Consider unalived.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. No, it's really bad. And I think I said this like the day after I watched my first one. But I think police or investigators are going to look at you before they believe some wild story about whatever. Like I watched another one where this guy, you know, he arrived to the scene being like, oh, what's going on?
Yes.
What's going on? You know? And they caught him right away. You know, and he pretended, he like tried his best to like ransack the house, and it was such a shoddy job. Like they went, like, for example, they showed pictures of like the dresser in her room, and it's just like the 3 drawers on top just pulled open at a perfect. Like that's just that's you know, the whole thing would be just, you know,
exactly
ripped out and dumped out, you know, if you were really looking for something. And valuable, like plenty of valuables were left behind. There was like a big screen TV and an Xbox and all this stuff that normally a looter or like a burglar would take.
Absolutely.
You know, and
at the end
all
of the
it's
day,
just left. You know, and he just shows up being like, oh, what's going on? I was just coming to see my friend. Like what?
people are stupid.
Yeah.
That's all it boils down to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This other one where this lady had her husband kidnapped by these two deranged fools.
Yeah.
she, what was it? She basically staged like it was a home invasion, and like showed where like she was able to like get out of some some ropes that they like tied her up with and all, but none of it like made any sense. And the best part is the police with their body cams doing they're the first first on scene, and they're like walking around with this lady, and she's like, yeah, this is where they beat me up here, and this is where I was able to get free or whatever. And they're like, oh, okay. And then like the moment she goes downstairs or something, they're like, do you believe any of this? Like, well, I mean, not that, that's, I don't know if they're meant to believe it or not. They're just supposed to take the report or whatever, but it was so clearly out of this world crazy that never happens, and it turns out like with an hour of interrogating, they got her to admit that she hired some thugs to kidnap her husband. And,
there's a lady who staged her own kidnapping because she didn't want to be with her husband anymore. She wanted to be with somebody else, and there's a whole interrogation video on that lady. And that one's bizarre because they confront her with all the facts, and she's still like, no, I was kidnapped. And they're like, no, you weren't. And they have all of this evidence. It's fantastic.
That's crazy. I would not. I'm the bad liar in the first place. Like, I would not be able to lie in the interrogation room.
No, not with that pressure on you.
And the craziest part is when they have like multiple people involved in it, like multiple suspects or whatever, or maybe they all did the crime together, and they're all telling stories. Like, and the other guy, he's telling his story. He doesn't know the other two already told their story. Or they don't know if one guy already just spilled the beans completely. And their process of getting all that out is just so cool.
And it makes them look like such dummies too.
Yeah, and it makes the investigators look like the man, like and they brought in this one woman, this one female investigator for a female that was involved in that crime, and she got it out of like they were saying like, okay, usually you want to pair them up with the same gender so that they feel more comfortable or something like that.
Yep. That's always a job that I've thought I've wanted to do. I just I don't necessarily want to be a police officer first. I would like to go to school for
investigate.
And
so those investigators were like police officers first.
I'm pretty sure, but to be honest, I'm not 100% on that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Like, I don't think I'd be able to be a police officer, like, physically or any of that. But, like, maybe I could sit down. Well, I mean, that's a big head to be like, oh, yeah, I could sit down and work out a murder confession. Like, it doesn't happen
we
often.
all think that we can, right?
It's like karate.
Yeah.
Like, if I get into a street fight, I'm definitely pulling out the crane kick, Karate Kid style, on somebody, even though I've never done one in my life. I could
think you can
do a backflip onto a guy and I could definitely do that.
It's good to have that confidence. That could save your life.
Yeah. I know sometimes I walk into the studio being like, I could definitely do radio and just
Aww.
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens to everybody.
Truth.
This is what we've chosen to do, is talk into a mic for a living.
Yeah.
I
like
Backflips over the microphone.
Yeah. That's right. Well, I suppose we should take the briefest of breaks, come back. We still got your day's reminders coming up. No more giveaways. Do we have any more giveaways?
Not for today.
Do you have any more things to bribe the listeners?
I have some great knowledge that could be played if we want to. Another Arkansas Heritage Tour.
Okay,
if we won't,
sure, why not?
You take a listen.
I like it.
All right,
we'll be back in a little bit.
Pilgrim's Pride Kdqn Processing Plant has immediate openings for maintenance, both shifts, production workers, all shifts, part-time and temporary employment positions available. Between now and December 23rd, all new hires will receive a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Applications are available online at jobvite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street in Kdqn, open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrim's is an affirmative action equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
It's Christmas time, and your friends at Kdqn Abstract truly do believe that this is the most wonderful time of the year. At Kdqn Abstract, their Christmas wish is that you enjoy peace, happiness, and prosperity during the Christmas season and all throughout the coming new year. From Jimna, Kenzie, Brittany, Jamie, and Miriam, and everyone at Kdqn Abstract Company, may you have the best Christmas ever.
And now, our tour through Arkansas heritage with your host, Patrick Massey. On this leg of our Arkansas Heritage Tour, we are learning more about the importance of land conservation and preserving our natural resources that make authentic Arkansas unique. Today, we are joined by Jimmy Bryant, Arkansas Heritage Director, and Bill Holloman, Agency Director of the Arkansas Natural Heritage Commission. Jimmy and Bill, we are so excited to learn more about the importance of land conservation efforts in Arkansas. Thanks so much for being available today to answer a few of our questions.
Well, thank you for having us. We're happy to be on your show.
Bill, let's start with you. Maybe we'll just start at the very beginning. What is land conservation and why is it so critical?
Well, for our agency, the land conservation is focused on protecting representative examples of all of our different habitat types, something that we refer to, that we call natural communities. And this is important because, after all, we are the natural state, so our work helps keep the natural state natural. This sounds simple, but we have over 90 natural community types. We address these conservation goals through two programs within our agency. The first is our Natural Heritage Program, where we collect information on the status of species and habitat so that we know where our funds are most needed to be focused. And then second, our Natural Areas Program directly protects these elements. For example, we currently have 79 natural areas protecting nearly 74,000 acres spread across 50 of our state's 75 counties, and we expect that to be over 74,000 acres at the end of December. And one thing I like to brag about is we do all this with a total staff of only 23 people, and 7 of those are part-time. And one other thing I like to emphasize, that these natural areas are living museums.
Well, excellent. Talk about maintaining a diverse portfolio. Now, you kind of talked a little bit about the Arkansas Natural Heritage Commission there. Can you tell us a little more, Bill, about what it actually does for Arkansas?
Sure. So we were developed in 1973. We've been working since then to conserve Arkansas's natural landscape. Our commission is made up of 15 members dedicated to conserving Arkansas's natural heritage. 9 of those members are appointed by the governor and 3 each by the leaders of the Senate and the House of Representatives. And these members are spread across the state, so all parts of the state are represented. We have staff that conduct on-the-ground field surveys, and this data is used for environmental planning purposes for a variety of people, such as individuals, federal and state agencies, nonprofits, and so forth, in their environmental planning purposes. But we also use this data for our other program, the Natural Areas Program. So what it does is it helps guide our evaluation or evaluations of the state's ecologically important sites to set priorities for future conservation within, to add to our system of statewide natural areas. And there again, so we can best use the taxpayer money for protecting those sites.
I've personally experienced a few of the outreach and educational programs you guys also host because, again, it's so vital to get that information out there for the average Arkansan to better appreciate just how rich we are in natural resources in this state. Jimmy, moving on to you, I would like to ask you a little bit about the importance of land conservation and how that really plays into Arkansas's unique heritage.
Well, Patrick, as Bill has already mentioned, Arkansas is well known for its biodiversity, our natural resources, and, of course, our natural beauty. Each year, untold numbers of people come to this state to see our forests and our streams and the lakes and rivers of Arkansas. Our natural areas, those are the areas that are protected by the Arkansas Natural Heritage Commission, but our natural areas, they're more than just a glimpse into the past. These natural areas provide blueprints for understanding how Arkansas's diverse ecosystems originally functioned and how we can preserve them for future generations. A term I prefer to use as opposed to managing land is that we protect this land, because the land under our protection will not be developed. We're going to keep it in its natural state in perpetuity.
Well, extremely well put, Jimmy. So one final question for you, sir. Any Arkansans listening would like to learn a little bit more about the Arkansas Natural Heritage Commission and maybe even volunteer, lend their time to help advance your guys' mission. Where would you turn them to?
Well, the best place to do that is to go to our website. People can, or anyone can go to check out our land conservation resources, and programs. And they can also find a list of our natural areas by visiting naturalheritage.com, and they will find all the answers to the questions that you just mentioned. And they can also find a list of all of our natural areas.
Well, excellent, guys. Thank you so much for joining us, both you, Bill, and Jimmy, to learn more about the work that the Arkansas Natural Heritage Commission does to preserve and conserve the natural resources in our great state. Please visit naturalheritage.com.
Thank you for joining us through this tour of Arkansas Heritage. Cactus Plaza has the fuel you need for your engine and your body. Power up with their great line of energy drinks like Red Bull, Monster Energy, Bang, Full Throttle, Turbo, and more. Or quench your thirst with the Powerade water. Cactus Plaza has non-ethanol fuel and diesel, along with fuel supplements such as Quicksilver or marine lubricants, oil treatments, brake fluids, small engine fuels, as well as premium racing fuels. So if you need power, Cactus Plaza is the place to get it. Get yours today in Kdqn, just 1 block east of the 7071 junction.
Hey guys, Brandon McGill here with James Hodge Dodge in Broken Bow. There's never been a better time than now to get a new Ram truck. With just 2.9% APR on the all-new Ram 1500 Lone Star, you can afford a 5.7-liter Hemi with 395 horsepower and over 12,000 pounds of towing, with no payments for 90 days and over $4,000 in rebates. Now that's a sweet deal. Visit James Hodge Dodge on South Park Drive in Broken Bow or online at jameshodgedodge.com.
How many five-year-olds do you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Was the answer to that.
Yeah.
But yes, dumb interview questions. There was one here
Nice.
that I love here. If you had the only pen in the office and 2 of your coworkers needed to use it at the same time, how do you decide who gets to use the pen? There's some answers here. This is on Reddit, of course, so people are like, well, this is how, fight to the death.
Yeah, yeah.
There's one. My answer would be getting a second pen. The key is avoiding situations like this. That's a pretty good response. Yeah. Another one said, I would give the pen to the guy who signs off on the order form so he can get 2 more pens for these coworkers. My favorite one, though, is offer to cut the pen in half. Whomever cares for the pen more would rather see it go to the other person than see it cut in half and will say as much, then give it to them.
Yes, yes.
That's what I would respond with.
I would respond with, well, I would definitely consult the conflict management handbook.
Correct.
Yes. Do you have one of those? Yeah, that's... any more of those? Do you have any more of the interview questions? Those are so great. I'm trying to think of the ones that I've gotten before because, okay, so the way it works nowadays is you go online, right? That's where all that stuff goes.
Bigger places especially.
Right, right. And then finally, okay, so you get the call. We'd like you to come down for an interview. How do you feel? Do you feel a little crazy in that moment, Jennifer? Yeah? Patrick, you feel like you're going to nail the interview?
I don't know.
Because you haven't even seen anybody yet.
Yeah.
And when you apply online to a place that you've never even been to, I remember applying online to, when I lived in Canada, to a bunch of warehouses. I was like, I'll just be a warehouse worker. That seems like a good place for me. It wasn't. I'm the laziest person in the world. So that didn't work. But I did work at one for a month and a half or something. And, you don't know. It's like can't just go down to the industrial district and walk into every warehouse.
Yeah,
talk
to the foreman or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Or the warehouse supervisor.
Yeah,
it's incredibly busy.
Yes. So you'd apply online and you'd get the go ahead for an interview, and then you don't even know Like, you drive to this parking lot, nondescript buildings all over the place.
hate
Like,
that.
finally make it in, hopefully on time.
Yeah.
And then, like, you kind of have to walk through a warehouse full of warehouse workers into an office with people in business suits on. And then they sit you down and ask you about your goals. And this is like, dude, I'm trying to lift boxes.
Yeah,
man.
the goal would be a great forklift operator.
Yeah,
I have
exactly.
to use my muscles.
Yeah, the interview they should have a box in there that you're meant to lift properly.
Yeah,
and that's the interview process.
Yeah, and not so you walk in there with your own suit and tie because you're looking good for the interview, and that's the only time you'll ever wear it because now it's just like work clothes, a jumpsuit or something.
Yeah, are you hoping that they'll be like, hey, you look like perfect upper management?
Yeah,
we'll just take you in right now.
Dress for the job you want.
I guess so.
There you go. Yes, I've applied for some internet jobs through the internet. There was one that I was offered, but that was very rare. Most of them, I mean, like I've always tried to go for more like charisma, personality based positions, and that is really hard to highlight when you're doing it through the internet.
Yes. And imagine that process. You have a stack of, and it's like, well, this one seems pretty, but you have no idea what they look like, or like, what if they come in, they're just wretched.
Yeah, they have no face,
Yeah.
I mean, not that you can discriminate
No, you
against somebody
can't,
without a
but
face, but
you can at least react. I mean, is it such,
Yeah.
am I cancelable for going like, whoa, hey?
Yeah, I mean, especially this is a place where you try on sunglasses. That's the job. You don't have a face. It's really not going to work for you. Like, could you discriminate in that situation?
Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry, you don't meet the qualifications.
Yeah,
you need a face.
We test hats here, and you have no head. I just can't hire you. I don't know if that happens or not. But.
That's funny, man.
Yeah.
Bailey Discount Building Supply wants nothing to do with this conversation, but they are a proud sponsor of the Morning Brew and the Day's Reminders and all that good stuff. Go to them today, 880 East Colin Ray Drive, right here in Kdqn. You can source all your building materials locally. Don't bother going to them big box stores an hour away. You're not going to save any money there. You're not going to get any help or advice. And you're going to waste a bunch of gas, and it's going to be like, who wants to go? Oh, we got to go to Texarkana. Like, no, it's right here. Bailey Discount Building Supply. Finish your fall project. Start a new one. Install that new toilet.
Come help me build a fence.
Come help Jen build a fence. All of it. And I saw on their Facebook page, the perfect gift for the man in your life, a Bailey Discount Building Supply gift certificate.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I've asked for Christmas.
Yeah.
It's going to be the easiest thing for everybody.
Watch him run around like a kid in a candy shop, not knowing what to. Patrick said he went just a couple days in a row just to be like, not buying nothing.
Not spending it. Yeah. Just
eyeing
totaling uptight. Yes.
Yeah.
Kid in a candy shop.
I like it.
I love right now they're doing Meet the Bailey Bunch is what they call it, highlighting some of their employees. Cass Simpson is the one highlighted. I love her. She's been great. She's been leading the paint department over there for 6 years. I tell you what, I have got paint from other places before stupidly. I made a mistake, and then I needed some more. Didn't want to go back to that place. She has always been able to match it perfectly. Yeah. Even if I got the paint from, like if it's a color from somewhere else, she can match it perfectly. She is definitely, as they say here, a rock star. So
nice.
Yes.
Perfect, man. Bailey Discount Building Supply. You want to see these employee highlights? Go to Bailey Discount DQ on Facebook and give them a like. It goes a long way. It's time to get into the day's reminders. That's news, obituaries, and weather, plus a small ad break. We'll be back on the other side to close out the show. It's the Brew Crew.
All right, that was the last item on the list. Let's check out. Hello? If this reminds you of your last shopping experience, then head to Pruitt's Food, where you'll always find a friendly employee to lend a hand. Pruitt's has the freshest meats, produce, deli, and bakery with easy access and quick service. There's even curbside delivery. Pruitt's Food, with locations at 500 East Colin Ray Drive in Kdqn and 201 South Park Drive in Broken Bow.
Conquest Industrials is a proud supporter of their hometown of Horatio. Conquest Industrials is a local company of general contractors providing a wide variety of services including but not limited to plant maintenance support, equipment installation, and metal fabrication. They have a reputation for efficient and friendly service in Arkansas and many other states in the U.S. If you're interested in services or would like to apply, call for more info at 870-832-9044.
For 25 years, the Breast Care Program has helped diagnose over 1,900 women with breast and cervical cancers in Arkansas. Screenings can help you find cancer early when it's easier to treat. The Breast Care Program has enrolled over 128,000 women. Find out if you qualify for free cancer screenings at arbreastcare.com. That's arbreastcare.com. Screenings save lives. A message from the Arkansas Department of Health.
It's been a pleasure serving you this year. From all of us here at the bank, we would like to thank all of our customers for another great year. We sincerely appreciate your business and look forward to working with you again next year. Merry Christmas and a safe and happy New Year to you and your family. Horatio State Bank, member FDIC.
It's time now for your local lowdown. The Little River County Chamber of Commerce will host the Kansas City Southern's Holiday Express Christmas Train on Tuesday, December 6th at 4 p.m. on Main Street and U.S. Highway 71 in Ashdown. Come by and see the spectacular KCS Holiday Express, complete with cheerful displays, lights, and music. Kids can climb aboard the train, enjoy the holiday decor, and visit Santa. The train tour is entirely free. Santa's Sweet Shop will be open, offering treats and concessions benefiting the Little River County Chamber of Commerce. For more information, call 870-898-2758 or email director@littlerivercoc.org. The Goin' Showin' 4-H Club in Sevier County will host a chicken sandwich fundraiser this Friday, December 9th from 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. to benefit the Sevier County Medical Center Foundation. Come enjoy an $8 plate consisting of a chicken sandwich, chips, baked beans, and dessert at the Kdqn Church of Christ. There will also be pickup and delivery to Horatio, Kdqn, and Locksburg. To go ahead and order, call Linda at 870-584-9592. There will be a community-wide Christmas sing-along at Chapel Hill Baptist Church this Saturday, December 10th at 6 p.m. Karen Mills, director of the Sevier County Museum, will be the special guest. Cookies, coffee, and hot chocolate will be served after the singing. Everyone is invited to attend. And a reminder that the Sevier County Fair Association will host its annual meeting on Tuesday, December 13th at 6:30 p.m. at the Sevier County Fairgrounds with the election of Fair Board members. This will be followed by the December monthly meeting and the election of Fair Board officers. The public is invited to attend. For more information or questions, contact Donna Rivas at 642-4158 or email rivasinc@windstream.net. In other upcoming events, the University of Arkansas System Division of Agriculture will host a pesticide applicator training class on Tuesday, December 13th, starting at 2 p.m. and continuing through 5:30 p.m. at the UA Cossatot Adams Building on UA Cossatot's Kdqn campus. There is a $20 charge payable at the door, and pre-registration is not required. For more information, contact the Sevier County Extension Office by calling 870-584-3013. And finally, a reminder that the Lace Lane Festival of Lights will be held on Friday, December 16th and Saturday, December 17th from 6 to 8 p.m., both nights 2 miles north on North 9th Street. Check out more local news online at kdqn.net. I'm Patrick Massey.
Time now for obituaries brought to you by Wilkerson Funeral Homes. Christmas is a time to pause and reflect on the things that matter most in life. Things like faith, family, and community. At Wilkerson's, they appreciate the many blessings that come from living in Southwest Arkansas. The caring people and the sense of family and community are at the top of their list. For over 90 years, it has been their privilege to serve the families of this area. During this holiday season, it is their hope that you enjoy the blessings of faith, family, and community. From the Wilkerson family and staff, Merry Christmas.
Mrs. Maria Dulcinea Branson, age 93, a resident of Gillum, died Saturday, December 3rd at her home. She was born October 25, 1929 in Colorado. She is a member of the St. Barbara Catholic Church. She loved her church and loved cooking. Mrs. Branson was preceded in death by her husband, Carl James Branson, her parents, Tobias and Maria Rosa Romero Trujillo, 4 brothers, Armando, Fernando, Carlos, and Fanio, and 1 son, Matthew Branny Branson. She is survived by 3 children, Terrence G. Branson, C. Anthony Branson, and his wife Tracy, all of Gillum, Roseanne Paslow and husband Joseph of Concord, North Carolina, 4 sisters, Maria Bradley and Priscilla Gallegos of Arvada, Colorado, Becky Everidge of Thornton, Colorado, and Lucilla Hoover of Houston, Texas, 4 grandchildren and 2 great-grandchildren. Funeral Mass will be held at 10 o'clock a.m. Tuesday, December 6th, in the Scott Friend Pastoral Center at St. Barbara Catholic Church, with Father Ramses Mandietta officiating. Burial will follow in Gillum Cemetery under the direction of Wilkerson Funeral Home in DeQueen. Visitation will be held from 5 to 7 p.m. Monday, December 5th at the funeral home, with a Holy Rosary beginning at 6 p.m. In lieu of flowers, donations may be made to St. Barbara Catholic Church, 503 West DeQueen Avenue in DeQueen, 71832. You may leave a condolence online at WilkersonFuneralHomes.com.
It's time now for the weather, brought to you by AEP SWEPCO and ACR Services.
Putting up holiday decorations, cleaning out leaves from your gutters? Southwestern Electric Power Company reminds you to look up, stay clear. Before you begin any project, be sure to check the location of overhead wires. Remember to keep ladders, long tools, scaffolding equipment, other objects, and yourself at least 10 feet away from power lines. For more information, visit swepco.com/safety. Look up. Be safe around overhead lines.
Your friends at ACR Service Company wish you and those you love a very Merry Christmas. With colder weather here, it's time to get your heating unit checked. Let ACR Service do a thorough inspection to make sure your heating system is operating at top efficiency. Call ACR Service to schedule an appointment at 584-3343. Ray, Glenda, and Cody Stennett at ACR Service hopes your Christmas holiday will be a bright, warm, and filled with love and the company of family and good friends. Merry Christmas from ACR Service Company in DeQueen.
Number one country weather.
All right, let's close out the weather and the show at the same time. Today has a 30% chance of showers until, or rather afternoon. Patchy, dense fog, obviously, beforehand. Otherwise cloudy today with a high near 72. Tonight, a 70% chance of showers and possible thunderstorms. Cloudy, a low of 60 this evening. And tomorrow, an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms as well, a high of 70. New rainfall amounts between a quarter and a half inch possible tomorrow. Tomorrow night, a 60% chance of rain before midnight. Thursday, a 70% chance. Thursday night, a 60% chance. Friday, mostly sunny, a high near 66. Then right back into it. Friday night, 40% chance. 60% Saturday, 60% Saturday night, and on it goes. Friday's the only day I can see.
What a great Wednesday it's been.
And
I think that's not right.
I think that's not accurate.
Wishful thinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
60 degrees outside your number one country studios currently, and that's going to do it for the weather, brought to you by AEP SWEPCO and ACR Services. We appreciate y'all listening. Everybody on Facebook Live, tons of giveaways going on tomorrow. You don't want to miss it. For Patrick and Jen, I am Tyler. This has been the Morning Brew Crew. God bless you. And, of course, have a great Tuesday. Just try.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, DeQueen, Ashdown, Texarkana.